All right, welcome to Byfield, Massachusetts, Triton Regional High School, home of the Triton Vikings. I'm Patrick Heffernan, and I'm joined by Sean Gundrum tonight as we welcome the Amesbury Indians in for only the third game of the season, with both teams coming into this game 1-1. So, Sean, you saw the game against Newburyport, right?
Yes.
And how'd they do? I know they lost, but tell me how they did.
It was close. I would say about 3/4 into it is when it was clear that it wasn't close anymore, but it was good.
So you think they hung with them the whole time, but it was just too much at the end?
Yeah, just a couple things in the end where we were unlucky.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we don't see that tonight, because the last time we were here, it was an incredibly exciting game. We're probably going to have to stand real quick for the national anthem.
Which will be played by the Triton Marching Band, led by Sue Densmore.
Let's get ready for some football. Fantastic. Here we go. So last game here at home was a win over Randolph, and Triton exciting came back in the last under 2 minutes to win in the fourth quarter, and then held on. Sack on the last play of the game was absolutely just fantastic. So hopefully see more of that tonight, because coming into this game, Amesbury, like I said, is 1-1. The last time they played in 2019. Amesbury beat Triton 44-19. Game before that was 46-0. So the last time Triton actually beat Amesbury was all the way back in 2017 when they won 34-27. So a close game, a one-touchdown game. Hopefully we see some of that, because it'd be exciting to see that instead of a blowout either way.
So we lost 2, and now this is the third time?
This is the... Yep. So this is in the last 2 matches, Triton has been blown out. So
third time's the charm.
Third time is the charm. Here we go. Triton's going to receive tonight to start things off.
Return is Jared Leonard, Dylan Watson.
Amesbury's last game was a 13-6 loss to Hamilton Wenham. So they're coming off a loss. So is Triton. Both teams want to win. Nice little cut to the outside. And here he goes. He could go all the way on the very first kickoff. No flag on the field. If he carries it all the way in, it's going to be a touchdown. Unbelievable.
That's pretty good.
Dylan Watson takes the return all the way to the house for a touchdown. And Triton scores.
Touchdown, Dylan Watson.
Triton scores 12 seconds into the game. No flags on the play. Special teams coming up huge to start this off.
What'd I say? Third time's the charm.
You're good luck, Sean. Look at that. That. I cannot remember the last time there was a kickoff return for a touchdown. To start a game like that for Triton, that is just absolutely fantastic. Elliott lent out now to put up the extra point. And Triton's defense thought they were at least going to have a little bit of a break to start this game. Instead, they're going to be out there right away. Fantastic run by Dylan Watson. Here's the snap. Clean, all the way through. And that's it, 7-0, 12 seconds in. Giddy up. We can do this all night, right?
Oh, yeah.
Your father didn't even have to write anything down about, first down. So yeah, it's a clean sheet. There we go. Wow. So I was saying before the play just took over there that Amesbury is coming off a loss to Hamilton Wenham. Their only win this year was a 22-14 win against Wayland out of the Cal. And so Triton coming in with 1-1. They, like I mentioned, they beat Randolph and then lost to Newburyport just last week. They're going to play North Reading next. North Reading is 3-0, so it'd be good for Triton to be able to go into that game with another win.
Yeah.
And Amesbury will be playing Ipswich next. Ipswich is 0-3. So both teams not looking ahead to next week necessarily, but definitely finally getting into the heart of the season here. So here we go, going to go the other way real quick. Let's not see a replay of that last play. So how was the crowd at Newburyport? It's pretty crazy?
You know, it was pretty good, especially the rivalry aspect of it.
Feels like a bigger game when it's against Newburyport, right?
Yeah. Also, they got that fancy field, so it was nice.
They do have a fancy stadium. Nice deep kick all the way back to his 10. Fields it's going to come up the middle, and he's going to finally get tripped up a little bit and taken down right about at the 45-yard line, almost to the 45. So solid run there by
Tackle by Josh Rodriguez.
Henry O'Neill, I think, for Amesbury. And so they'll come out. We'll finally see an offensive set. Looks like O'Neill is their quarterback. No, not O'Neill. The challenge in doing these games. It looks like Drew McDonald, senior, is their quarterback tonight. And they go heavy in the backfield. Not a single wide receiver out there. This is what we saw from Randolph as well. See how Triton does with it. Run up the middle, breaks through, gets a couple yards. That's one thing that watching these football games, you see some teams that come out with these incredibly conservative offenses. Triton is the opposite.
Tackle by Ashton Wanston and Dylan Wanston.
You know they're going to be throwing the ball.
Oh no.
So McDonald for Amesbury, sporting the pink Under Armour under his uniform. Everybody's got the pink ribbons tonight. Start off October. Second and long. Another handoff up the middle. Another 3 yards and not much more. So it'll be 3rd and about 5 for a first down on this first offensive possession by the Amesbury Indians.
Tackle by Tony Saford.
It's almost like anticlimactic. That first play was so crazy, and just to start off like that, like okay, now we got a lot of football left to play here. 3rd and long. Looked like somebody moved in the line, but they didn't call it. Instead, it's going to be up the middle, and it's going to be awfully close. Looks like he'll be short of the first. Play like this, just over the 50-yard line. You got to figure they're going to go for it here. It's only a matter of a couple of yards.
Yeah.
Smart move, or you think they ought to be punting?
That's still pretty early on. I would go for it.
See if they do anything other than run the ball up the middle. Although, I guess if you get 3 yards every single time, you can just keep running the ball up the middle.
Yeah, especially when you're this close.
You play 4 downs. Yeah, they got about solid 2 yards to go for the first. Same offensive set. Ball up the middle again. This time he breaks free. Gets a lot more than just the 2. All the way out into the secondary for
Tackle by
Triton.
Jared Leonard.
Jared Leonard on the tackle there. Took down number 7, Nicholas Martin, for Amesbury. And that'll be a first down for the Amesbury Indians. They bring in a couple of new players. Number 7 heading out. It's got a little bit of a limp going there. Luke Arsenal in the game now. Plays quarterback and running back for Amesbury. Looks like a fairly small Amesbury team, too. Not a lot of kids on that bench over there.
Yeah, definitely.
Same offensive set. 3 running backs behind. Handoffs up the middle again. Taken down. 33 for Triton on the tackle there. Joshua Rodriguez.
Tackle by Josh Rodriguez.
And it's a good crowd here tonight, though. Student section honestly, on both sides, I haven't seen a student section from a visiting team quite that big in a while.
Well, it's easy to count them because they're all wearing pink too.
Yes, and the Triton side is all in Triton blue here. So here we go. Amesbury sticking with this 3 running back set. Here's the snap, the handoff. Again, coming up the middle. No, he's going to throw it this time. Guy's wide open, but he drops it. So Luke Arsenal, unfortunately for Amesbury, unfortunately for Triton, got himself wide open and dropped the ball.
Happens.
Yes. As long as it keeps happening to them, then we're okay with that. It's okay to cheer like completely loudly for the home team. There's no, you don't have to be, impartial here. It's Viking TV. It's not,
Oh, okay. I have no in-between setting.
You have an in-between setting?
No, I have no in-between setting.
Okay. That's good. All right.
3rd and long.
So Amesbury facing a 3rd down again. Now into a shotgun set. Looking to throw again. Hands it off up the left side. Going to be hit in the backfield, taken down. Great play by the Triton Viking defense. Excellent play by 56 for Triton.
Tackled by Cole Piazzachinsky and Elliot Len.
And a couple other Triton Vikings on that tackle too. So this time I think they do have to punt it. I don't think too many high school teams have a 4th and 10 play at this part of the field. But
Hail Mary.
It's early in the game though. I mean,
If I was Amesbury coach right now, I'd do a Hail Mary.
you think? Why not?
Yeah, why not?
What's the worst you're going to do? Hand on the ball on their side of the 50. So, yeah. It looks like they are going for it. Setting up with the 2 receivers off to his left. Got a running back with him in the backfield for protection, probably. Yep, he's going to drop back. Rolls to his right. He's got a lot of room to run, but he's going to throw it anyway, and it's going to be up, and it's going to be caught, and it's going to be into the end zone. Touchdown, but there is a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
There is a flag on the play. I'm going to guess it's going to be a holding that'll pull it back. That's what you typically see coming from this side of the field, this part of the play. And the way that the Amesbury team is acting, yeah, they know it too. So Amesbury walking it all the way back. That was a great toss, though, and a great catch. And Triton's secondary has a little bit exposed here, even though they have no completions, but twice the receivers for Amesbury have been open. So it'll be 1st down. Wait, how could it be 1st down Triton? No. The result of the play was would have been a touchdown. So Triton's definitely not refusing that penalty. Okay. I've watched a lot of football. I don't know what just happened there.
I'm confused.
1st down, Triton Vikings.
I am legitimately confused why, if they threw the flag. Eric Gundrum, any ideas on this? No? Okay.
I'm not complaining.
We're not complaining. We got the ball. Max drops back to pass. He's going to air it out on the first play. And he's open. There's a catch. And he's going to take it all the way into the end zone.
All right.
Cole Piazzachinsky for Triton Vikings. So the Triton Vikings scored twice when they've touched the ball twice. They got the opening kickoff, took it all the way back, dropped back for 1 play, and they put it in the back of the end zone. Beautiful pass from Max.
Triton, Cole Piazzachinsky.
Cole Piazzachinsky gets it into the end zone for the Triton Vikings. That was up there for a long time. I didn't think he was going to catch it. It was
a nice spiral.
Beautiful pass. And just like that, Triton's back on the board again. And Elliot Lent is back out to kick another point after. Barely 5 minutes into this game. Low snap, but he gets it off and through. There we go. 14-0, just like that.
Elliot Lent.
So the Triton Vikings have run 1 special play and scored a touchdown, 1 offensive play and scored a touchdown. At this pace, it's going to be, I can't do the math, but like 60, 70 something?
Well, at this pace, Elliot's leg's going to be sore.
Yes, because he's kicking off and kicking point after is more than anything else he's doing out there. So we're not sure what happened with the penalty and how it ended up being Triton ball like that and why it didn't why it just got that play just basically got erased and Triton took over. But I'm glad they did because that's keep that up. Just crazy. So Amesbury, I mentioned it's 2 years in a row, 2 seasons in a row when they played each other that Amesbury dominated. But early on, this is just the complete opposite. This is crazy.
Yeah, nothing like a comeback story.
No, Mr. Gunner, we do not want a comeback story tonight. No, thank you.
No, for trying since we lost the last 2.
Okay, all right. I thought you meant Amesbury.
No.
Okay.
I'm not that neutral.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Elliott Lent to kick again. So last time he had a pretty good return right up the middle. Got it all the way over the 40-yard line for Amesbury. We'll see how he does this time. Coming up the middle again. This time he's taken down a lot quicker, all the way back at the 30. Solid coverage by the Triton Vikings.
Ryan Snow.
The defense is coming back out there to play again. Here we go. So we'll see if you're the Amesbury coach. I know it's all of a sudden 14-0, just like that, 5 minutes in the game, but you got to air it out because twice they've been able to throw the ball and they've had a guy open. So, and I say that, and they immediately come up with the 3-back set on offense.
Yeah, I would be passing it.
It's going to come up the middle again, 5 yards or so on that carry. Number 2 for the Henry O'Neill for the Amesbury Indians. Number 7 back in the game for them.
Tackled by Nick Noonan.
And this Amesbury team also moves. I mean, we haven't really seen the Triton offense except for one play, but they move at a very judicious, patient pace. The quarterback runs over, gets the play from the coach, runs out, and they're taking a lot of time off the clock. I know it's early to say that in the game, but it's a handoff to the right side this time. Not much room to run at all. Gets taken down right about the line of scrimmage. And we're now back to a 3rd and long. They've been in this situation twice before, and they haven't converted yet. Lewis Bolin on the tackle. Nice job. He's a senior, right?
Yeah. He's in my forensics class.
Is he a good student, too?
Better than me.
How high is that bar, Sean?
No comment.
Okay, fair enough. Here we go. 3rd and long, Amesbury Indians. They got to get about 6. They're going to throw it over the middle.
Nice
completed pass all the way down, more than just the first down. He gets over the 50-yard line into Triton territory. Nice little play by the Amesbury Indians. Just put that ball right over the middle. Not even a delay, and he just came right off the edge.
Tackle by Max Soros.
Nice job by the Amesbury team to finally break a 3rd and long. Now we're going to see if Triton can step up their defense again here. Clock's still ticking. This Amesbury team's still moving at their very judicious pace. Here we go. Three running back set again for Amesbury. Greg takes it, drops back. He's going to throw again. He's rolling to his right, under pressure. Throws it, not going to get anywhere. And there's a late flag. I don't know what that late flag is going to be. I was watching the ball, and there was a little bit of shove at the end, but it wasn't much. But it might have been a late hit on the quarterback.
Incomplete pass, flag on the play.
Oh, no? Calling that an intentional? Can't be intentional grounding. Not sure what he called there exactly, but it's going to be on Amesbury again. Triton might just take the down here. So his receiver wasn't really open. Better coverage that time by the Triton defense. But they also got a lot of pressure on the quarterback as he rolled out with it. So 5 yards, or you want to play the down. The referee talking to the coach here. They'll back him up. Play 1st down again. All right, this Amesbury offense hasn't really got itself going yet. What's it take, Sean, to get some momentum?
I don't know. They seem to be a little repetitive.
And it may be part of it, you know, the momentum that sort of hits you in the face when the other team scores on the opening kick and then scores on their first play from, I mean,
yeah, that's got to do something to your head.
Yeah, they got to be just reeling out there. So 1st and 15, handoff up the middle, handful of yards, gets the penalty back. It's going to be 2nd and 9 now or so.
Tackled by Nathan Miller.
They do have some good. They get some good running backs. I mean, they're getting some space and they're making some yardage, but it's just this long, slow way to move down the field.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things. Why fix it if it isn't broke?
It's 14-0, so Amesbury's a little bit broke at the moment. So.
Well, they're getting yards.
They are getting yards. I'll give you that. Fair enough. All right, here we go again. Again with the heavy 3-back set. See what he does here this time. Gonna hand it up the middle again. No, he's rolling out. He's under pressure. A little flick of a pass. I think it was intercepted. No.
No.
Incomplete. Be a 3rd and long now.
Tackled by Artie Stanley.
Artemis Prime.
This is always a challenge to figure out watch the field or watch the monitor. And I think I made the wrong choice on that particular play. But it was a good little play by the Amesbury quarterback to at least get that pass off. But now they're at a 3rd and long again. I don't know how many 3rd downs this has been, Mr. Gunder, but it feels like a lot.
More than 3.
More than 3, no doubt. It's been the 4th. This is the 4th 3rd and long that this Amesbury team has faced. They've converted once. He's rolling out again. He's throwing. Got a receiver with a great one-handed grab. Number 8 for Amesbury. Andrew Baker, junior tight end, makes a fantastic one-handed grab right on the sideline, and that's the 2nd 3rd down conversion that Amesbury's, the 3rd 3rd down conversion they've managed to get tonight. We're in the 1st quarter. I've already lost track of stuff. No, I was right. All right. That has never happened before in the history of Viking television. Oh, here we go. 1st and 10 for Amesbury. The passing game is working for them. A little bit of movement, might have been a touch as well. Every flag comes out. They're going to get 5 yards. Make it 1st and 5. Unless, no, they're not backing it up. Yeah. All right, 1st and 5 now. Triton with the penalty only the first time tonight for them. And the Amesbury student section out of nowhere giving Triton the business. Kind of surprising.
Do you think the refs wear cleats or just regular sneakers?
Sean, that is an excellent question. Hold on, let me see what happens on this play. Nice little run by Amesbury on the right side. Brings it all the way in. Looks like it might have gotten a 1st down on that one. Yeah, enough to move the chains. Going to be inside the 20, so we're into the red zone for Amesbury for the first time in this game. Sean, that's a good question.
I think they're just sneakers.
Carried by Henry O'Neill.
They're not exactly running a lot. I mean, they're moving, but they're not running, you know? Unless the teams are running. So, all right, here we go. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Amesbury takes a snap. Handoff inside. No, he's back and sacked. Sacked in the backfield. Fantastic.
Nice.
Elliott Lent there.
Elliott Lent.
Excellent play by the Triton defense there. That'll back him up some. Get him out of outside the red zone. Back past the 20-yard line. That pressure, when that pressure is there, it's been working for them. They really only have the one pass, or 2 passes that have been successful. The one right over the middle and the one-handed grab. So they can keep that pressure up. 2nd and long now. 2nd and about 15 after that sack. So Amesbury's not making it easier for themselves getting down this field. A little bit of a run up the middle. Got some yardage back on that. Going to be 3rd and long again.
Tackled by Nathan Miller.
So the Triton defense getting a workout already in this 1st quarter because the Triton offense has been on the field for 1 play, right? Yeah, 1 play in this entire. It's probably going to run down to the end of the quarter. Triton will have a 14-0 lead on 1 offensive snap. Just is nuts. Here we go, 3rd and long again for the Amesbury Indians. About 12 to go. Pitch to the right. Some room. Cuts it back inside. Not going to get far enough for a 1st down, certainly. And now Amesbury's got to make a tough choice. If they have a kicker, it's fantastic. But
Tackled by Lewis Bolin and Jared Leonard.
there's Lewis Bolin and Jared Leonard on the tackle there. Fantastic. All right, so let's see what happens here. Are they going to bring out? No, they're just going to go for it, right? They didn't, yeah. Why not throw the ball? I'm guessing they throw the ball here. They've been successful with that. Maybe that play right over the middle that got them that sort of surprise first down the last time when they were way back here at the 40-yard line. Kid was very open, and all they need is 5 yards. They just need to move the chains. They don't need to score on this. 4th and 5. And here they go. He's going to drop back. He's looking over the middle. No, he looks out to the right side.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. No flags, no flags, no flags. Don't see any flags. Fantastic.
Incomplete pass, Triton ball.
So for only the second time tonight, and right after I said it, I should have known it wasn't going to happen. They are going to get the snap again before the end of the quarter. But for the second time tonight, Triton will get an offensive possession with a long way to go. Taking over at, looks like it's about the 11-yard line. What do you do if you're Triton? Do you do the exact same play again? Hey, if it worked, why not? Roll out, throw the ball deep.
Yeah, definitely some sort of long pass.
See if Amesbury has woken up yet on defense. Their defense has barely been out there. Drops back, looks, rolls to his right, left, right, throws to his right. Caught and still moving. Nice play out to Jared Leonard on that. Second pass, second completion of the game for Max.
Max Schumacher to Jared Leonard.
Picks up about 5 yards on that. So Triton looking confident, and I guess scoring on the opening kick will definitely boost that confidence up. It's a gorgeous night, not nearly as cold as we thought it was going to be. Good day, good evening for football. Here we go. So Max has just got Cole back there with him in the backfield. Receivers spread wide. And there's movement on the line. I don't know whether Max was going to try and get Amesbury to jump and his own player jumped instead, or whether or not Amesbury came across.
Well, one of the Amesbury players looked angry.
See what happened here. So looks like it's going. Yep, so the flag must have been on. They must have come across the line, made some contact. You couldn't quite see it from here, but it'll still be second down. Second and really short now for Triton. Good way to get 5 extra yards. But you can't do that too many times. Your own teammates are going to get frustrated and make mistakes too. So, all right, here they go. They're set up again. 3 receivers to Max's left. Nobody to his right. Drops back. Handoff. Didn't get the necessary for a first down, I don't think. Looked like he might have gotten tackled in the backfield. So that run didn't quite work the way they were hoping it was. Now it'll be 3rd and short now. So Triton's first chance to do a 3rd down conversion. We'll see how it goes. No, actually we won't. It's going to go to the quarter instead. And that's the end of the first quarter, and it's 14-0. Sean, good start.
At the end of the first quarter.
I'm not complaining.
14, Amesbury 0.
I'm not complaining either. That's absolutely fantastic. We've seen some great football already. I mean, you can't get anything better than turn the opening kick for 6. I mean, that was just beautiful.
Tonight is Youth Football Night. Would like to recognize the Triton Ipswich Youth Football.
So youth football here tonight. Good stuff. Packs the stands when you get the youth football teams to come in. So, and it is crowded. This is the most crowded I think I've seen this stadium in a long time, which is fantastic. Again, the student section for Triton is just huge. You said there was a little bit of trouble from the student section at Triton at the Newburyport game?
Yeah, there's some on-field shenanigans.
Some on-field shenanigans. So Amesbury has had 4 first downs already in this game and has yet to score a touchdown. Really, other than they got the ball inside the 20, but then really kind of got stalled out there by Triton's defense. So, and Triton's defense has been on the field, felt like the entire first quarter because the offense had one play other than the couple that we saw to get them to this 3rd and short now. Well, shenanigans on the field at Newburyport's okay. We don't need any shenanigans here.
Yeah, no, we don't need any.
No. So a little bit of confusion on the part of the chain gang over there. They're trying to figure out where they belong. There we go. It's 3rd and short. Chains are still not quite in the right spot. And having done that job before, I can tell you it's not the most fun job.
With the big orange things?
Yeah, the big orange things. The game comes at you fast when you're standing there holding the big orange sign.
Or you get whacked by a ball?
Oh, yeah, you get whacked by everything. So the players, the coaches, the players on the bench that forget that you're standing there and run right into you. Yeah, it's good times. All right, 3rd and short. Triton's first 3rd down conversion coming up right here. Triton in a spot on the field where you sort of can't mess around with it. You just want to push that ball right up the middle. I don't know what Triton's how Triton's offensive line is feeling right now, if they've got enough of a push off the ball. But you're really only looking at a yard at the most. And it looks like Triton is going heavy. All the running backs back there, all down there on the line. Roll to the right, and he's pitched to the right. Comes back inside and ends up losing yardage on the play.
Yeah.
And they're going to drop back now, and it's going to be 4. They're probably going to have to punt here from this part of the field. Yeah, punt team's coming on. I don't remember who their punter is. Eric Gundam, do you remember? It's number 2, Dylan Watson, back to punt. Jared Leonard back there as his safety valve in case they put a big rush on. Amesbury with just 1 player back. They don't really rush very heavy. And a great boot by Watson. Puts it all the way over the 50. Back to this side, a cutback, and enough of a tackle. Nice play. Number 12 by Triton.
Tackle by Ryan Snow.
Ryan Snow with probably his 3rd or 4th tackle tonight. Trips up the Amesbury player just at about the 45-yard line. So once again, Triton's defense on the field. So Triton's offense, not much that time. I mean, they couldn't get the first down. Got pushed back a little bit. So we'll see what happens next time they get a chance to move the ball. But now they're playing defense again. All right, here comes Amesbury in their heavy set. 3 running backs back there with the quarterback. He's going to drop back, throw it out into the flat on the left side. Fantastic tackle. Elliott Lent right there. Brings him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Elliott Lent on the tackle.
So Amesbury, despite not scoring any touchdowns, has had a fairly decent passing game so far, even when they come out of that 3-person set. They've been able to make some good completions. They're just not moving the ball. They've had 6 completions already in the game. And 1 incomplete. So 6 passing attempts. It's been pretty good so far. And if they hadn't had that penalty calling them back on, they would have been in for a touchdown too. Handoff up the middle. Not going anywhere again. 3rd and long. Triton's defense has been fantastic so far in this game.
Tackled by the defensive line.
So you must know all these seniors pretty well, yeah?
Yeah, most of them. Elliott's in my legal class. Dylan's in gym. I don't see Jared much, though.
No?
No. He's elusive.
He just doesn't. He's elusive? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I don't know. I never see him.
He's an elusive presence within Triton. That's an interesting way to put it. All right, here we go. 3rd and long again. Ball's coming up. No, it's a pass. He's rolling out to his right. Sends it all the way down. Oh, and number 2 for Amesbury had it come in and out of his hands. Decent. And there's your elusive Mr. Jared Leonard there, number 6, on the coverage. But Henry O'Neill couldn't pull that ball down. This Amesbury quarterback, being a lefty, for some reason seems to like to have plays designed to roll to his right, which means he's throwing across his body. She's up there. I don't know. So
Deep to return,
once
Jared
again,
Leonard.
we're being asked what's going on with the the local PA announcer who's calling the game. But at least this time we weren't told that we're doing a bad job. So, oh, that's a bad kick. Bad punt. It's going to roll, going to be fielded right by Jared Leonard, right at about the 20-yard line. Dangerous decision, but he picks it up. I think if he had let it go, it actually probably would have died, and they would have been in a lot more trouble. So smart by him to grab that ball. So here comes Triton's offense again, and the fans behind us are calling for a pass attack. We'll see what happens. I don't think the coach is listening to the fans. just a thought. I think they got a game plan, and so far that game plan's worked out pretty well in the first possession. Not as much on the second. We'll see what they do here. Plenty of time before the half for a nice, long, extended drive. Coming out wide. 2 receivers to his right. 1 receiver on his left. Max in the shotgun. Here's the snap, drops back. He's looking to his left. He's looking now. He's going to come over the middle. He's going to go deep. Jared Leonard, chance to stretch it out. Get it out of his hands. He had it. He had it, and he hit the turf, and it popped out.
Happens.
It does. That was a great play. I mean, he absolutely laid out for that. Just in and out of his hands. That would have been a beautiful pass. That would have been a 30, 40-yard play on that one catch right there. But it also shows that Triton could throw this ball deep. They got the speed to get out there and get it done. There was no pressure on Max that I saw. So Triton's offensive line holding pretty well. And the receivers are getting behind Amesbury. They just got to keep that up. Those passes will start to be caught again. 2nd and 10. Two receivers on his left this time. And there's a delay game. That's pretty rare. And that's really kind of surprising. I don't think Triton was going any slower than maybe because it was coming off of an incomplete pass. I'm not sure what happened there. But that is a delay game call. 5-yard penalty, and Triton will be looking at now 2nd and 15 instead of 2nd and 10. It's been some strange calls tonight.
Yeah. That and the mystery flag.
Yeah. When we go back and watch, maybe it'll make sense. But at the moment, it definitely doesn't. Because it doesn't seem, if anything, Triton's offense seems to be moving faster than Amesbury's. And yet, so anyway, here we go. 2nd and 15. 9 minutes left in this first quarter, first half. Takes a snap, looks down the field. Plenty of time. No pressure. Finally, he's just going to take it and run himself. Going to get at least 8 or 9 yards on that scramble. Good little run by Max there. Got back the penalty and then some. It's going to be 3rd and about 5. But he had all day. I mean,
Shimmer on the rush.
it was his option to run that ball, not a matter of the pressure on him. So. But now I think he's got to air it out again because they haven't had a whole lot of success running that ball right or left from what I can see. So Triton's offense is really only advanced on the pass, so we'll see what they do here. When they had that 3rd and short and they tried to go up the middle, they got nothing. So he's got one running back with him. Tries the hard count. Calling a new play. And they're taking their time, and then I think they got to call a timeout. Yep. Timeout. So not a lot of miscommunications going on here for the Triton offense. The delay of game call is definitely a miscommunication. And then they tried the hard snap, which would have gotten them probably close to or at a first down, but then something definitely went wrong trying to call that play in. I'd say the game has also sort of quieted down the crowd. I mean, it's like it's weird to see this many people in the stadium and it be as kind of quiet as it is, but it's just sort of been that kind of game so far. So here we go again. All right, Triton's on the field and ready to go. They got their play. Amesbury's back. Let's play some football. Triton with 2 timeouts left here. It looks like in this half. It's one thing with football. It seems like there's always just an amazing number of timeouts. But here we go. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 6 or 7, really. There's the snap. Drops back. A little bit more pressure this time. Has to roll out. Swings it out to the outside. Good pass. It's going to be a little bit short of a first, it looks like. Elliott Lent on the catch. So it's going to be 4th down and about 4, and we'll see. It looks like they're already lining Dylan Watson back up there to punt.
Elliott Lent.
So after the sort of fireworks of the first 2 plays, the touchdown on the kick and then the touchdown on the first play from scrimmage, Triton's offense hasn't, I don't think they've gotten a first down. They haven't earned a first down, let me put it that way.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that.
Good solid boot again. It's going to put him all the way back to about his 30-yard line. Right there, a chance to tackle. No flag on that. Another arm tackle that doesn't go bad. Uh-oh, here comes Amesbury all the way up the sideline. He's going to be run out of bounds right at about the 25, 26-yard line. So a really solid return for number 34 on the Amesbury team there. And I would call out his name, but I don't have it.
Shea Cucinotta for the return.
There we go. Shea Cucinotta. All right, Triton's defense on the field again because their offense has gone 3 and out other than that very first possession. Triton's defense getting a workout here. They were able to hold Amesbury even after they got inside the red zone the last time, but I don't know, this Amesbury offense seems to be clicking a little bit more here. We'll see what happens. Out of the gun, takes it right up the middle himself.
Oh, didn't get far.
Runs absolutely right into number 51 for Triton.
Lewis Bolin.
Lewis Bolin.
All right.
Nice job by Lewis Bolin to make that tackle. He's a senior, right?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah. Newberry Elementary kid, though, if I remember right.
Yeah, no, I remember, yeah.
All right, here comes Amesbury again. 2nd and 10. Again with the heavy set on the running backs, 3 in the backfield with him. It's a snap. It's pitched to the left side. Got a little bit of space, almost tripped up. Breaks 2 tackles, breaks it all the way around the corner. First down easily, almost to the 10-yard line. Clock keeps running, I think. Nope, I guess he went out of bounds. Oh, they got to move the chains. Yeah, they move the chains. That was a pitch.
Tackled by Jared Leonard.
Pitch to the left side, and he had a lot of space. I mean, I know he had to dodge 1 tackle there near the backfield, but otherwise it seemed like he got out on that edge and was able to just go. So now it's a 1st and 10, right at about the 10.5-yard line. So this Amesbury team definitely driving here. Not a lot of room to run, though. Not any room up front for Amesbury at all. Gains maybe a yard
The referee took a spill.
The referee goes down. His fellow referee comes over to check on him. Everything good? Yeah. See, that's why they're not wearing spikes. You know, he'd have been really hurt.
That would have been a trip to the ER right there.
Tony Sforza.
Amesbury now. 2nd and about 8. Well, might as well call it 2nd and goal because they're not going to be able to get that ball within the sticks in the goal line. Drops back. It's handoff to the left side again. Cuts back in. Stopped. No, not stopped. Somehow he breaks free and gets into the end zone, and it's a touchdown for Amesbury. He looked like he was wrapped up.
Yeah, no, I thought he was done for.
So great little piece of running by Amesbury to bring this game to 14-6. And they got a short
Touchdown,
field.
Amesbury's Andrew Baker.
A decent punt by Triton, but the run back brought them all the way into dangerous territory for Triton, and the defense finally gives one up.
Yeah, and I think Baker was the same guy who did the one-handed catch.
No kidding, yeah?
Yeah. He's just the one who scored.
He's having a good night. His team is still losing, but he's having a good night. Have they got a kicker? We'll see. No, looks like they're going for 2 here. Here's the snap. Handoff up the middle. Looks like it's stuffed. Nice job by the Triton defense to hold him off.
Stopped by Triton defensive line.
So Triton's going to come back out for only the second time to catch a kickoff, and we'll see if they can have the same results as they did the first time, just going in the other direction. But that was a decent little drive by Amesbury, put together really on the return, on the punt, put them in good field position. And twice they ran the ball to the left, and twice they got the yardage they needed. So just the third possession now for the Triton Vikings coming up. They've been a touchdown and then 2 3-and-outs. All right, what do you do different if you're Triton now, Sean?
Hail Mary.
You've got
That's my favorite one.
You got a one-play playbook, Sean. So, all right. Well, I don't think they're going to run a Hail Mary off the first play, but I really would like to see Dylan Watson run another one all the way back. That would be fantastic. Of course, that would put the poor Triton defense back out on the field again. But here we go. So imagine this Amesbury team is
Jared Leonard, Dylan Watson.
Pay attention to their coverage a little bit better this time. Ready on the right, ready on the left. Here's the kick. It's a little
it's a
dribbler of a kick.
Had a
an
little funny
onside
bounce
kick
to it.
that bounced like crazy, but it looks like Triton may have come up with it. Of course, it's got to go 10 yards. It definitely went the 10 yards, but not by much, and Triton comes up with the ball. So Triton now in good field position to start off, just on their side of the 50-yard line, right at about the 45. Good hands up
by
there.
Jack Dixon.
Good work. Good work. You don't often expect an onside kick this early in a game.
Yeah.
But I guess the last time they kicked it off, they gave up some.
They haven't been too hot.
No, I would say they're 0 for 2 on their kicking team. All right, Max is in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to his right. 1 running back. Swings pass out into the flat. Doesn't get the block he needs, and instead he's taken down really right at the line of scrimmage. So it's a pass for no gain. We'll see if they continue to try and throw into the flat or they start to air it out again. But another completion for Max, and sometimes you just want to get those passes. You just want to get that rhythm going. And it feels like Triton's offense really hasn't had a rhythm going yet.
No gain on the play.
14-6 lead, but just not the kind of offense we thought we might see. So we'll see if it changes here. Jared Leonard coming towards us on the left side of the line. 2 receivers on the far right. Max in the gun, takes a snap. Handoff up the middle, hit right away.
Yeah,
flag
that's
on
a
the
flag.
play. Could have been a horse collar tackle too. It looked like somebody grabbed.
The jersey was grabbed.
Grabbed Cole as he was trying to break through the line there. But the way they're moving the ball, looks like Triton's going to be backing up.
Oh.
Could have been a hold on the offensive line. Usually is in that spot of the field. So that horse collar is a tough one to call because unless it's really dramatic, it usually doesn't get called. So instead, they're going to back him up. Back him up 10 yards. Maybe they'll take the down instead. Yeah, they're taking the down. Nope, leaving it right there. 3rd down. And the high school principal with the face painting going on. You see that?
Yeah, Mr. Kelly's rocking breast cancer awareness month.
What's
up, Mr. Kelly?
Mr. Kelly rocking the breast cancer awareness with the face painting going on. It's pretty exciting. Or maybe it's just stickers on his face. All right, here we go. Max drops back, 3rd and 10. Lots of time. Looks and looks and looks. Finally uncorks it all the way down, really to nobody. It was
overshot.
Looks like there might be another flag on the play. Nope, maybe not. All right. So Triton's offense sputters again. Another 3 and out. Watson back to punt again. And with just 4.5 minutes left in this first half, Triton's got a nice lead of 14-6, but the offense hasn't really clicked yet. And they had that one play where Jared Leonard was just laid out, almost made that catch.
Yeah.
And then they've had a couple of good runs, but really nothing that's sort of worked for them consistently enough. So now the 3rd or 4th punt of the game. Good punt all the way down to the 30. It's going to bounce. It's going to roll out just inside the 20-yard line. So nice job by Dylan Watson, the punter.
He's been having good kicks today.
At the 15-yard
He's going
line.
what?
Good kicks today.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's kicking too much, but yeah, he's having some good kicks. Puts it all the way down to 14. So good spot for Triton's defense to step up, make something big happen here. 4:20 left in the first half. And this will be Amesbury's at least 4th possession of the game, 5th possession of the game. So they've had the ball a lot. They've only got the 1 touchdown. But on the last possession, they were able to move it pretty well, running the ball to the left. So we'll see what happens here if they go to that same playbook. Heavy running back set. He's passing, drops out, rolls to his left. Got a guy, nice pass over the middle. It's a catch. It's going to be a first down for number 34 on Amesbury. That looked pretty good from Amesbury right there. Good little play.
Drew McDonald to Shea Cucinato.
So that time, the Amesbury quarterback rolled out to his left.
Arnie Stanley.
Made a decent play to a receiver coming back with just 4 minutes left in this first half. Clock's starting to work against Amesbury at this point. I know they've been moving the ball well, but it's a lot of field to cover in just 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Heavy running back set again. Drops back again to pass. Lots of pressure on him. That ball's going to die. Not a catch. No way, not a catch. Oh, he's calling that a catch. There's no way that was a catch. No catch. There we go. There we go.
All right. A little worried. I don't know much about football, but
you know that ball bounced off of the ground.
I saw it bounce.
Yeah. I think we all saw it bounce. I think everyone in the stand saw it bounce. There wasn't a whole lot of screaming and yelling from the Amesbury side, so they all saw it bounce too. And it was the pressure on the quarterback that time that really forced that. So 2nd and long now. They're still talking about it? There's no way to talk about it. He was clearly. And at some point, you got to. The refs need to say, hey, you need to call a timeout if you want to have this long discussion with us, because the teams right now, yeah, there we go. Amesbury.
Incomplete pass.
Amesbury coaches on the field getting pretty upset, but it was definitely incomplete. I mean, it wasn't.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't close. So here we go. 2nd down and long now for Amesbury. Clock stopped at 3:44. Again, that heavy running back set, although they're throwing the ball a lot out of that set, so it works for them. This time they're just going to cram it right in the middle and get nowhere.
Yeah, that did not work.
That did not work at all. It looked like it was supposed to be some sort of surprise, like a quick snap and catch Triton off guard, but Triton was not off guard on that. Of course, they had a lot of time to sit around and wait for that play, so Triton's defense again, they have been on the field. I know we don't do time of possession, but it feels like Triton's defense has just been out there this entire half.
Don't forget to buy your 50/50 tickets. Proceeds for cancer research.
And if you just heard that and you're watching this replay, don't try and buy your 50/50 tickets. So it's a little bit too late for that. 34th play of the day for the Amesbury Indians football team. Their offense has just been out there. Another pass, deep.
Oh, wow.
Not open. Great defense. No flag. Caught. Oh, wow. A fantastic, amazing catch by number 1, Luke Arsenault, for the Amesbury Indians. And that moves the ball into Triton territory. I honestly was looking more at the refs to see if he was going to pull out his flag, because I didn't think the kid had any chance of catching it.
Yeah.
Solid defense right on top of him. Made contact right when the ball got there, and the kid pulled it in. So here we go. Amesbury on the move. Chain gang came and keep up. Handoff to the left side. This time it doesn't break free. Stopped for about 2-yard gain at the most.
Tackled by Elliott Lent.
Elliott Lent on the play. So Amesbury going back to that left side of the line to try and run the ball. See if they go there again. 2nd down and about 9.
Special shout out to the Triton cheerleaders.
2 minutes. There's no 2-minute warning in high school football, so that clock's going to keep moving. And the Amesbury's coach is sitting on 3 timeouts. You got to wonder at some point if he doesn't want to have a chat with his team, but not right here. He's going to take the snap. Triton backing up on defense a little bit. And that ball went to up the middle, and he's going, and it's number 34 again. He's got 2 players to beat. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown, just like that.
Oh, man.
Amesbury runs the ball up the middle, breaks free, breaks a couple tackles, and then just bursts all the way down to the end zone. And Triton's defense just looked out of place and confused by that entire play. Just like that, in under 3 minutes, Amesbury just marched that ball right down the field.
Shea Kukanada.
Second possession in a row that they went into the end zone. That time they got a lot of yards. 14-12 now.
I think that might be wrong. It
Number
says Ricky
34.
Stanley, but they're saying Shea Kukanada or whatever.
Yeah. It was definitely number 34, whoever he was. Kid's having a night. So here we go. They're lined up for the 2-point conversion again. This would tie it up if they make this. It's up the middle. No, it isn't. It's a pass.
Oh.
And that was well done. That was well done. Great ball fake by the quarterback. I was watching the wrong thing.
Yeah, me too.
And I think all the defense was as well. And Amesbury just tied this game up with 1:49. So a game that started with Triton shocking Amesbury on the opening kick and then shocking Amesbury again on the first play from the line of scrimmage has seen nothing but Amesbury, this offense, this entire half. And now it's a tie ball game.
To Andrew Baker for the 2-point conversion.
Who said something about a comeback story?
Okay, all right.
So Amesbury can...
We'll see.
We'll see. Amesbury converts for 2. Triton now with a chance to get its offense at least a little bit of momentum before the half. And when we come into the second half, out of halftime, it'll be Triton kicking off the ball to Amesbury. So Triton's really got to do something here to at least get some momentum going into halftime. Air that offense out a bit, see what they can do. Got to be a little worried about the onside kick again. Because if you're Amesbury, why not give it a try? It's not like Triton's offense has moved the ball on you very much. And you might get lucky and really swing the momentum here. So see what happens. Rennie on the right, Letty on the left. This time he boots it away. Kind of a mid-range kick. It's going to bounce, picked up by Watson. Watson makes one cut, but that time he gets taken down right at about the 30-yard line. All the momentum now in Amesbury's favor. Triton's got to get it together here and do something here in the last minute and 44 seconds. I know, Sean, if I ask you, I know you're going to say Hail Mary, so I'm not going to ask. But you got another play in the playbook?
Oh, let's see. I only know like three plays, and I forgot the other 2. Slants.
Fair enough. They, you know, throwing a slant, not a bad idea. A quick pass. Max has had time when he's dropped back to sort of survey the field. Maybe change things up a bit. Do kind of a quick pass play.
Yeah, it's been a few years since I owned a Madden game.
This is a little bit different. Not too much. 3 receivers on his right, drops back, rolls to his right, looking down the field, throws it up there. Nice catch.
I will say our quarterback, Max, is definitely not afraid to throw on the move.
Shimatara
No.
to Jared Leonard.
Nice pass to Jared Leonard for a first down. The clock is still moving, though. 1:30. Triton's coach has 2 timeouts in his pocket, and he uses one right there, I think.
Viking first down.
So that's the first down I think that Triton has earned this entire game so far, right? Yeah. First one, and on a pass to Jared Leonard that moves the chains. Here goes. He's going to roll to his left this time. Look down the field, looking really long. Nope. Instead, he comes over near side. Nice catch. Are they going to call him inbounds? Dylan Watson. Yeah, he came up with it. No, he didn't. All right. And they're bringing it back, so he must have been called out of bounds on that. It's hard to see on this sideline from this, this particular angle. 2nd and 10 now. Minute and 4 seconds to play here in this first half. That was all Triton for the first minute, and it's kind of been all Amesbury since. 2 receivers on his left. 1 running back with him in the backfield. Max takes a snap, looks down the field. A little bit more pressure this time, but he gets a pass away, a little bit underthrown. And number 56, I'm sorry, for Amesbury, really had an interception waiting for him right there. And in coverage was Amesbury's quarterback, number 9. Instead, we get a 3rd and long. 3rd and 10 for Triton. It's probably the 3rd or 4th third down that they've had in this game. They haven't converted. I think they've only converted 1, just a minute left to play. And Triton's got to be nervous. They can't give the ball back again here. I mean, the momentum has already really swung in Amesbury's favor, so they really can't give them another possession. They got to get a conversion here. Third down, there's a timeout. It's going to be a timeout for Triton, and I think the offensive coordinator is a little bit upset. Somebody was either out of position or didn't quite know what the play was going to be.
Congrats to the girls soccer team on their tie versus Linfield earlier today.
Yes, so they just announced the girls soccer team in a tie against Linfield. So
and don't forget to visit the Snack Shack.
I'll visit the Snack Shack.
I'm sure you will, Sean. A 2-2 tie. Triton managed to come back after going down 1-0, tied it up, and then went down 2-1 to start the second half. A goal that took about less than 10 seconds for Linfield to score. And so Triton had to fight back all the way through that and finally scored late in the second half to tie it up. So it was a pretty exciting game. 57 seconds here to go. And the marching band getting themselves set up. Good to see. That marching band, some years has been huge, some years has been smaller. We'll see how big they are this year. Can't quite tell from here yet. All right, here we go. Triton's got their offense on the field. They're ready for the play. There's really not a clock on these timeouts. It seems like some of them are a minute, some of them are less.
Cheerleaders.
Here we go. This is a really important third and long right here. Max, 3 receivers on his left side, drops back, a little bit of pressure, throws it short, right down the sideline. It's going to be Jared Leonard. He's going to be just short of a first down by about 2 yards. He's going to get all the way up to the 50. And now,
Chimatero and Jared Leonard.
so Leonard's second catch of the night puts him at 4th and 2. 50 seconds to play. Leonard went out of bounds, so that clock stopped. And you know they got to be going for it here, right? Jared Leonard, who wasn't in the huddle, on the far side here. Max in the gun. 2 receivers on his left. Tries the hard count, doesn't get it. Dylan Watson in motion. Resets, there's a snap. Oh, and it's a punt, actually. And they send it down, and the ball bounces Amesbury's way, and it's going to be down at about the 18-yard line or so. And so Amesbury's going to get the ball with 43 seconds left, and they moved the ball pretty efficiently last time. We'll see how gutsy the Amesbury coach is. Does he want to air it out and see if they can do even more damage before the half? So Triton tried the hard count, didn't work. Would you have punted there?
Why not?
It's a tough call, I guess. I mean, your offense hasn't really been doing much. You don't want to give them a short field. So I guess it makes sense in that way. And the ball did sort of bounce a funny way for you. But now the defense is on the field again for seemingly the 20th time in this half. 43 seconds left. They're in their usual set. Here's the snap. Back and looking for it. A lot of pressure. Possibly a sack. No, he gets the ball off. Complete to number 42. All the way up. The clock's going to roll. That's going to be good for a first down. They got to stop the clock now to remove the chains. Oh, no, it's short. Is it short of a first down? No, it looked like it was awfully close. Timeout now for Amesbury.
Tackled by Dylan Watson.
I think part of this challenge for the Triton defense is that they're on the field. Just they can't come off the field. You know, their offense hasn't given them much of a rest, and of course a lot of these players are playing offense and defense. But it's hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you're out there playing defense nonstop, which is what they've been doing. 14-14 going into this half. Hopefully, the 7th first down that Amesbury has earned in this game. And that just shows you how much they've been on the field on offense. It's crazy. It's probably close to their 40th play or so. I've lost track of plays. The 39th play, there we go.
Geez.
That's too much. Can't give the other team opportunity to snap the ball 39 times from scrimmage. So we'll see what happens here. Triton's got to tighten up on defense. Another first down, under 30 seconds to play in this clock, in this half. And what started out as just a dramatic, incredibly exciting first 10 seconds of the game has just shifted so much. Student section from Triton is a little bit quiet, so is the Amesbury section. They got to get some noise going here. Get this team fired up. Need a big play, need a fumble, need an interception here or something. Take the momentum back to Triton before they go into the halftime. Amesbury in the shotgun. He's going to drop back to pass. He's looking. He's going to go deep. He's going to air it out. And there's a little bit of a shove by number 34 on the Triton defender. Not enough to warrant a flag. Second down now. And that took 7 seconds off the clock. So if they could continue to do that, maybe break something free for Amesbury. Making Triton run in coverage is another way to wear him out. Number 85 for Triton coming into the game. It's a good thing they update the rosters, because the roster that's printed in the book not doing us any good. Liam Neeland, sophomore in the game for Triton, now on defense. Here's the snap. Looked like it was a pitch out to the left, and it was. A lot of yardage on that one. Manages to run out of bounds, I think, after he passed the first down marker. So another solid run for Amesbury on that left side of the line. No, it was about 5 yards, so a little bit short.
Arsenal.
Going to be a 3rd and 5 now. The clock stopped at 16 seconds. You've got to figure they're going to throw the ball again, right? I mean,
yeah.
Why not? And then if they don't get it, then just run something.
Run down the clock.
You know, run something that runs down the clock, but throw the ball deep if you're Amesbury right here. Try and break Triton's back on this one play. Here they go. And drop back. It's a pitch out to the right side. Stop to throw, and it's a catch right over the middle. Number 2 breaks one tackle, can't break the second. It's going to be down at the 40-yard line. They're going to be calling timeout like crazy. So with 6 seconds in the game, or in the half, sorry, Amesbury did exactly what they needed to do. A little pitch out and a toss. That puts the ball all the way down on the Triton 40-yard line. One play. That's all you get from here. So, Sean, I think this is your Hail Mary.
Yeah, this is the time for Hail Mary if there ever was one.
I think this is a more appropriate time for it than it's been in the whole game. So we'll see. The fans here are not loud enough. Not for my liking, you know? Students got to get fired up here. Got to get their defense into this game, because they need to make a stop here. They cannot afford to give up a score going into the half. That was a really good play by Amesbury. They hadn't been rolling. They hadn't been running the ball to the right very much at all, so it set it up pretty well. Good little catch, and thankfully, Triton defense able to make those tackles.
Yeah.
But now we got one play. And again, these timeouts seem to last an indefinite amount of time. Like sometimes it's a minute, sometimes it feels like it goes by faster. There's just sort of no.
Yeah, it's lackadaisical.
Yes. You're full of some big words, Sean. You got elusive and lackadaisical.
Yeah. I'm gonna run out pretty soon.
You're gonna run out of big words pretty soon?
Yeah.
Okay. It's SATs. Yeah. The SATs are tomorrow, right? You taking them tomorrow?
No, I already absolutely aced my first try. So.
Oh, good for you. All right, so we got really going to be one play here. And this time they're really airing it out. 3 receivers off to his left. Now this is where Triton's defense up the middle is going to be most important. Number 1 comes back over and possibly in protection for him. Nope, he's going to roll out into the flat. Triton's defense steps up. There's the throw over the middle. Incomplete, and 1 tick left on the clock. So they are going to get that extra snap. This is where you want a little home cooking by the clock operator to not be quite so quick with the finger to just let that one go to the half, you know. But nope. Instead, we got 1 more tick on the clock. Second down doesn't really matter. It's just a snap and a throw here. We'll see what happens. 42nd play of the half. 42nd play of the game for the Amesbury Indians. It's insane how much offense that is, and how much defense Triton has been on the field for. 1 more snap. Here we go. So this is a Hail Mary. This is just drop back.
Yeah.
Chuck the ball. Although that pass play they did where it was a pitch to the right side and then he threw it. That actually, I mean, they do that here. They'd have plenty of space for it. Nope. Timeout. Triton. Right? You know, somebody moved.
I don't know what's going on.
Yep. 5 yards. So penalty, 5-yard penalty, maybe a delay of game, not entirely sure what, but basically it just moves it back 5 yards. It's not going to make any difference at all here. Whatever play they were going to run, they're still going to run the same play. Just trying to get that ball in the end zone. Snapping it from the Triton 45-yard line. 2 receivers out to his left. 1 guy with him in the backfield. Here's the snap. That guy's back there for a reason. He made the block. He needs to make the block. But the quarterback under a lot of pressure. There's your Hail Mary, Sean. And it is dropped. Dropped. Great defense by Triton. They broke that up, but they broke it up right on the end zone. And that was as close as it gets.
A little too close for comfort.
All right, Triton, take that momentum into the half, because that's the best thing that's happened in the last few minutes for the Triton Viking team. It's just breaking up a Hail Mary pass. Absolutely crazy.
Cancer research.
So the assistant coaches for both teams running down from the replay booth up behind us to bring the news to their teams about what they saw. What did you see in this first half? What do you want to see coming out differently?
Well, more catches and same level of effort, like Jared Leonard diving.
Yeah, more of that. I agree. I mean, more laying it out and trying to make those kind of big plays. But mostly I think Triton Viking offense needs to get some rhythm. I feel like they had too many 3-and-outs. They couldn't quite find that play or that set of plays that was really working for them. So that's what you use halftime for as a coach. Have a chat about it and figure it out. And we will take a break here at halftime ourselves to get fueled up for the second half.
Also release some liquids.
There we go. I gotta go. I gotta stay.
Flat tires up. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Triton. Glad to see everybody out here on a beautiful Friday night. Taking the field now, the Triton Marching Band. They are conducted on the field tonight by Drum Major Evelyn Buxton. Our other drum major is Lucian Densmore, and our color guard captain is Olivia Rowe. Our theme this year is the music of Bruno Mars. We have our first tune to share with you tonight. Please enjoy. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and don't forget to get those 50-50 tickets.
The director? You know what?
All right, welcome back. Second half about to start here, 14-14 here on October 1st, a beautiful fall night for football, right, Sean?
Nothing like good old American football.
It is awesome. It is absolutely awesome. And actually, I got to watch good old American soccer this afternoon. So
Have you seen Ted Lasso on Apple?
Absolutely love Ted Lasso.
That's a good show.
We can do a whole.
Where's the camera?
Whole chat.
Watch
about
Ted Lasso. It's good.
It is, and actually, and I do know that Bob Lathrop is a big fan, and I have to say thank you to Bob, of course, for all the work he does to put together VTV and these broadcasts. But he is one of the people that told us to watch it, and so it took a little while. We finally tuned in. It is absolutely fantastic. I'll watch the next episode when I get home tonight. All right, let's talk about the first half and the stats brought to you, as always, by Eric Gundrum. So we'll do Triton first. Just 9 total pass attempts in the entire first half. 5 completions, which is pretty good. The downside, they just didn't throw the ball a whole lot. They only ran the ball 3 times. They just had 1 total first down that they earned the entire first half. Never had to make a third down conversion. Never made a third down conversion. No fumbles, no interceptions, but they had to punt the ball 3 times. And there were a couple penalties. One at least was on both offense and defense. We're not entirely sure what some of those.
Yeah, one of them was a mystery
penalty. Amesbury, this will take a little bit longer to go through because they ran 42 plays from scrimmage in that first half, including 16 passing plays, completing 11 of them, which is pretty high percentage. Running the ball a lot, 21 times, including 13 runs on the inside, and it was that inside run that broke the last touchdown for them. So they got a lot of success with that as well. Total of 8 first downs. They converted on third down 3 times and converted on fourth down once. Again, no turnovers, except for the 2 turnovers on downs. Thinking back to that first game of the season, that was one of the things that made a big difference for Triton was the turnovers, was getting the fumbles, getting the interceptions. They need more of that in the second half. And Triton's kicking off. So Amesbury, that had all the momentum at the end of that first half, including that last drive. And Sean, your favorite play there, the Hail Mary.
Hail Mary.
So Triton's defense is really going to step up here. And I mean, they stepped up the first half to only give up 14 points on 42 plays from scrimmage. But they're going to have to come out in this first half and do the same. So Elliott Lent to kick. We expected his leg was going to get tired. That didn't quite happen for us. But his leg doesn't look tired there. Puts it all the way back to the 10-yard line. He's going to come up the middle with it. And then he's going to bounce it to the right side. He's got some space to run. He's going to get past the 40-yard line before he's finally driven out of bounds by Elliott Lent. Good little return for Amesbury. Looked like it wasn't going to be much. He ends up getting the ball all the way out past the 40-yard line. So I think one of the lessons, since we're talking about Ted Lasso, is just the relentless kind of optimism that, even in a situation, just believe, right? Yeah. Exactly. And what is it that Danny Rojas says? You got to have a memory.
Football is life.
Football is life. Here we go. Football is life. Amesbury in the set. Handoff up the middle again. This time stuffed and gets nowhere. So their first play from scrimmage in the second half looks like their first play from scrimmage at the beginning of the game. A run up the middle that goes nowhere. Triton's defense looking strong coming out of the half. A lot of adjustments I imagine they have to make at halftime for Triton's offense to try and figure out what is going to click for them. And then on defense, just not giving up the big runs around the outside.
Well, yeah, I heard last week the football team had quite the conditioning practice, so hopefully it looks like it's paying off. The defense is not looking too tired.
No, they look strong. I mean, they should be tired considering how much they've been on the field, but no, they look good. They just need to make a break for themselves here. Get something good to happen. There's a handoff to the right side again, and he's got some space to run. Makes a couple of cuts. Finally gets taken down all the way at the 30-yard line of Triton, and that was a big run around the outside for number 1 for the Amesbury Indians. Luke Arsenal's not their tallest running back or their biggest running back, but he's having a good game.
Yeah.
And another first down for the Amesbury Indians off of that after that first play where they just sort of ran into a brick wall. They're bouncing it to the outside, and that's where they're getting the most luck here tonight. So Amesbury Indians on the move again.
I just have to make that clear.
3 running back set. Here's a snap, again right up the middle. Play keep going, but again, he didn't get anywhere, so.
Well, one of our players is getting squashed. Who is that? 51 had quite the pig pile on him.
For Amesbury, for the.
Tackle by
No,
Ashton
51 on
Watson
our-
and Tony
Who was it?
Saforza.
Lewis. I guess it doesn't matter now, but that was the pig pile.
That's never a good place to be on the end, bottom of that. So a second and about 7, maybe 8 here for Amesbury. Starting to march down this field a little bit too quickly for my liking. 3-back set. This time he hands it. No, takes it for himself. Gets nowhere. I don't know if he was going to be running with that or trying to look to pass, but he didn't have a chance to do anything about it. Elliott Lent right there on the tackle.
Yeah.
Elliott Lent.
Honestly, I don't know whether to call that a passing attempt or a running
Well,
attempt.
someone was screaming down the field. I just don't think he ever got the chance.
Never even had a chance to look up. So now another 3rd and long for the Amesbury Indians. We'll see what Triton can do here.
3rd and 15.
2 sacks
Make
for
some
Elliott.
noise, Vikings.
It's a 2nd sack for Elliott. Nice. And now the Triton Viking student section finally gets a little bit noisy. Fans behind us going a little bit crazy. Here we are, 3rd and long. Early in this start of the second half. They got to make something happen here. Ball's going to come out to the left side. A lot of room to run. Going to break a couple tackles and finally get swallowed up. Gains about 5 maybe on the play, maybe a little bit more. But not going to be enough for anywhere near a first down.
Tackle by Dylan Watson.
Basically brings it up just inside of the chains. So 4th and long now, and you know that Amesbury's got to go for it here. Their offense has been clicking. They've been able to pick up this kind of conversion before. Sean, they are not going to do a Hail Mary, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I don't think.
But if I had to guess, I would say they're going to run the ball to the right side. They got a lot of room out there. The passing game hasn't clicked so far in this second half, but we'll see what happens. He is going to try and pass it. He's running to that side, the right side. He's got the room. He's not even going to try and throw it. He's just going to try and go for it himself, and he's not going to get there. Excellent play by the Triton Vikings. No, he did. Did he get it all the way? He did.
I don't know, but it looks like it hit pretty hard.
Oh, he did. He made it all the way past. It didn't look like he made it past the marker at first.
Nice stop by Josh Rodriguez.
No, it is a turnover. Okay, I didn't think he made it. Yeah, the view from this side can be a little challenging sometimes, but it does look like he was short of the 10-yard marker. No, didn't make it to the chains. Yeah, it's going to be a first down for Triton. Here we go. So Triton's defense comes up strong right there. They did exactly what I said they were going to do. They ran that ball to the right side.
You got the eye, Mr. Heffernan.
He was never looking to throw that ball. He was just going to take it on the quarterback bootleg. And he got, 8 of the 11 yards he needed. So Triton looking for their own football. One of the weird parts of football that the team gets to pick the ball they play with. Just I fully don't understand that, but okay, here we go. Amesbury's football toss out to the side. Triton's got their own football there, ready to go. No, it did not work for the Patriots, did it? Well, I guess it did for a little while until it didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about that? Max in the gun. Pass. Oh, what
nice
a fantastic catch. Excellent.
Yeah.
So that's the slant that you were calling for in the first half, and Jared Leonard puts his hand out there and pulls it in.
Max Chiramataro to Jared Leonard.
Nice little catch, picks up about 6 yards. Let's go. That's the kind of offense they need.
Yeah.
You wanted to see somebody make a play. There's the play you wanted right there, and let's do a few more of those. String something together here, Triton. He's got one receiver on his far left, 2 receivers closer on his left. Cole in the backfield with him. Handoff, left side.
Oh, all right.
Nice little run for a first down. Dylan Watson, I think, right? No, Cole.
Yeah, no.
I'm not going to try Cole's last name. Do you know Cole's last name?
Starts with a P.
Yes, it sure does. Yep.
First down carry by Cole Pizachinsky.
So the public address announcer here has a lot more courage than I do because she's calling out the names that I'm not even going to try. And I keep calling Max because I can't really say his last name very well either. So here we go. Triton's quarterback in the gun again. First down. Looks to go inside. A little bit of confusion, it looked like. Not sure whether he was going to hand that ball off or keep it himself. He ends up keeping it. Gains about 1.5 yards maybe. Second and long. So that must have been Triton's first third down conversion of the game, right? Second third down conversion of the game. Okay. But their offense is staying on the field. I like it. It was on a second down? Okay. We're only 6 minutes into the third quarter. We're already forgetting things that happened 1 minute ago. All right, here we go. 2 receivers to his right, including Watson. He's going to drop back. He's going to look to his right, come back the other way. A lot of pressure on Max, but he gets that ball off. Nice play. Ball's just going to drop. Good incompletion. Doesn't take the sack. Doesn't throw the ball into any trouble. Smart heads-up play by the quarterback. But now we're at a third down, and there's a flag on the play, a late flag. He was way outside the box. I'm not sure what that call is going to be. Illegal man downfield. Ground. It couldn't have been grounding. He didn't indicate grounding.
Goes against the Vikings.
Not sure entirely what went wrong on that play. Other than he just rolled out, nothing was there, and he threw it away. But it's been a night of mystery flags. So
yeah.
Chalk that up to another mystery flag. Mr. Gundram's going to look in the book because he might be right. They might actually have what all those referee symbols mean.
He patted his head.
It doesn't matter at this point because Amesbury elects to decline the penalty, so it's going to be third down. 3rd and 9 now for the Triton Vikings. Chance to make something happen here. And again, this game includes a lot of time that's just spent waiting for the referees to get themselves together and organized. Okay. Everybody's set. Let's do something here, Triton.
Maybe if they had cleats, they'd be a little bit faster.
You're advocating for these refs to get some new gear out there. Max drops back. More time this time. Surveys the field. Chance to make a throw. And there's another catch, and that's another first down. So Jared Leonard is Max's favorite receiver tonight. He's pulled in his second catch on this drive. The fans getting fired up again because it's another first down for the Triton Vikings. They are moving down the field. Not quite across the 50, but they're getting close.
Jared Leonard.
Here comes Triton with a first down, and here we go. Max has got 4 receivers wide for him. A lot of pressure up the middle, has to throw it away, and he throws an interception instead. It's a quarterback for Amesbury who makes the interception. He ends up running out of bounds, and then it's a late hit, but I don't think anyone saw it. I don't think it was intentional. A little bit of jumping around over there. Everybody's good. Injured player on the field for the Amesbury Indians. But Max was under pressure, rolled out to his right, thought he had somebody and threw a pass, and unfortunately got picked off. And it was number 9 for the Drew McDonald there for Amesbury, the opposing quarterback playing defense out there, and makes a great play. And there's the turnover that we were afraid of.
Hey, Lucian, how you doing?
And then this player on Amesbury goes down again. Could be a cramp. The way they're treating him looks like he's probably just got a cramp. But that's a big, huge turnover and a big, huge momentum swing because Amesbury, Triton had some solid defense to force Amesbury out. And what's his name, Sean?
Will Alcernault.
Down on the play right now?
Yeah, he's the one.
So the Triton Vikings waiting for get back on defense again. And I don't, it's hard to say without seeing. When we see the replay, we'll know for sure. Was that not a great decision by Max to make that throw, or was it just that he jumped the play? Jumped the play and just made a great interception.
I think he just read it really well and just got the interception.
So they went with a 4-receiver set. So Max had nobody back there to help him out on protection, and that's where he got into trouble.
Yeah.
So you combine those two things, and maybe
number 0, 9, 4, 1, 3.
Super loud, isn't it?
8.
There we go. All right, get your 50-50. Fantastic, but that was really loud.
Yeah.
I think it probably a combination of things where he was being rushed, and at the same time
The
he's being
winner,
rushed,
please go to
the
the
defender just made a
merchandise
really great read. 55 on Amesbury gets up. He's going to hobble off the field. Good for him. Shaking his head. Still walking on it, though. Cheering his teammates on. Good for him. Good sport. Don't think we're going to see him come back in the game, though. That's not the walk of a player that's going to come back out as soon as he gets to the sideline. Yep, nope, he's moving a little bit. We'll see. There's that funny scene in Ted Lasso where they say the guy is injured, and he's like, no, I think he's faking it. No, and then boom, pops it. All right, Triton's defense has to step up here. Amesbury now with number 34 out on the wing as a receiver, just 2 backs in the backfield. Ball's handed up to the right side. Not going to get very far. Things are getting a little chippy in there.
Ashton Watson.
Getting a little chippy inside. We'll see what happens here. These two teams are this is, I mean, I know it's 14-14, so it's crazy to say it's evenly matched. But this feels really, I mean, this felt like a blowout for the first 2 possessions.
No, it's definitely a little more tense.
This is a lot more tense. This is crazy. Under 5 minutes now in the third quarter. Triton's got to hold on and make something special for them here. They need a pick. They need a fumble recovery, something. Amesbury. A little bit of motion there, nothing called. Pitch to the right side, number 34. He's got it. He's got some space. Going to be a flag. He's going to pull that one back. It's going to be a holding on Amesbury. Yeah, there's your hold on the offense. Bring that play back. And I'm guessing this time that Triton will probably take that penalty rather than the down because they want to move him back out of this field position. So the Triton fan base, they're still a little bit quiet there in the student section. Sean, you're going to have some words with your friends.
Yeah, I don't know.
Show what's going on. There's a lot of them. They're just not particularly loud tonight. So, and as expected, the Vikings elect to accept that penalty. That's going to move them back almost to the 50-yard line. And the way that Amesbury's offense has been running has been, we got some fans here joining us for the game. So sit here and watch us on the TV. Say, wave, guys, you're on television. Are you guys football players?
Yeah.
Yeah? What position do you play?
Running back.
You're a running back? How about you? You're a what?
Guard for tackle.
You're a guard for tackle football. No kidding. All right. You enjoying the game? Who's going to win?
I don't know.
2 good teams. And there's a solid run by Amesbury. Too solid a run. Did he get all the way to the first down? I got distracted by our friends here.
I was distracted by a diplomatic answer.
No, he had a long way to go. But he picks up basically all of the yards from the penalty. So now it's going to be 3rd and about 8. And they've just had way too much success running to that right side. Amesbury's right side has been really good for him this whole night. Triton's got to figure out something to do.
Run by quarterback
To make
Drew
that stop.
McDonald.
So Drew McDonald on the run, and here we go again. Amesbury with another 3rd and long. I feel like I've been saying that this whole night nonstop. Here we go. Pitch this time to the left side. 34 again. He's got some room. Breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle, but he's still on his feet. Still on his feet. He's going to make it all the way into the end zone. He got close, and he got in. And Amesbury once again scores. That's 20 unanswered points by the Amesbury Indians. They just marched that ball down the field too fast. And that cut to the outside, the kid made a couple of breaks. I think he has all 3 touchdowns for them, right? Number 34?
34 has been having quite the game.
He has been having the game.
Touchdown by Ricky Stanley.
That's not who I saw carrying the ball, but that's all right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Slightly different roster down here than we have up there, but whatever. It makes no difference.
34, right?
It was 34.
Yeah, no,
Amesbury.
I think it doesn't matter. 34.
So it's that outside run, that pitch that's just been killing the Triton Vikings tonight. They just haven't been able to set the edge.
By Shea Cucinato.
There we go.
All right.
So Shea with the touchdown, and again, I think they have to run a 2-point conversion. I don't think they have a kicker, not by the looks of it, because they're going for a two-point conversion again. Here's the snap this time. High snap, messed up. He's dropping back to pass. Throws it back of the end zone, caught, and he goes down. Caught, and then he just pulled the muscle by the looks of it.
It seems like he just got injured.
Yep. And I think he probably yelled something the way he went down like that, and his friends were right there. His teammates are there. And one of the Triton Vikings is actually over there. Is it Jared Leonard?
I think so.
Here's Andrew Baker for the 2-point conversion.
Good support.
Yeah. So good for him. Just sees it happen, gets right in there with him, helps his teammates, helping him out. Good for Jared Leonard. Nice play. Good sportsmanship from Triton tonight. Gotta like that, especially after just got beat for a touchdown too.
Yeah.
So 22-14. So 22 unanswered points by the Amesbury Indians after seeing that 14 go up so fast on the kickoff and then on the first play from scrimmage for Triton. Amesbury has just come back in this game, steady, and had a lot of great plays, a lot of great running plays to the outside, but conditioning catching up with them because they're this is the second player to go down with looks like a leg cramp.
It almost seemed like the injury happened after the touchdown when he popped back up for some reason.
Yeah, it's exactly what it looked like. He caught it, and then when he tried to get up too quick or something, he's going to be hobbling off the field too.
That does, that's how injuries happen half the time, just weird stuff.
Leonard and Dylan Watson.
Yeah, it's not always on the contact. Sometimes it's on the,
It's just the weird happenings.
So Amesbury, I'd be shocked by an onside kick here, but you never know. 22-14 lead here. Ready on the left, ready on the right, and here they go. And they do that little kind of squib kick. It's a bouncer. They got to scoop it up. Nicely played by Triton, right in the middle of the pack. Doesn't get anywhere, and we're now starting with the first down for Triton just at about the 35-yard line. So Amesbury's defense stepped up and made that interception, and then their offense finished the job punching into the end zone. So Triton's offense now needs to step up. No mistakes. Let's get that ball down the field and tie this game up. It's way too early for a Hail Mary, Sean. But
Yeah, I don't know. I was going to say it, but then I thought maybe that would be ill-timed.
that would be ill-timed. Let's see some slants. Let's see some a pitch or two on the outside. Test Amesbury's ability to cover the sweeps. Let's see what happens. 3 receivers on Max's right. 1 to his left. So, again, limited protection in the middle for Max. He's under pressure, and he goes down. Can't tell if he dropped the ball or not. No, just a sack. A lot of jumping around by Amesbury. I think the ref's probably telling him to calm down. So going with the 4 receivers, 2 plays in a row now has not worked out for Triton. With nobody back there for protection for Max, he's gotten rushed and now just hit. We'll see if Triton changes that playbook a little bit. It looks like they do, keeping a running back there for some protection. That's Cole standing next to Max. He's got 3 on his right. There's the snap. Looked like a little bit of motion early, but no flag on it. There's the play. Nice catch by number 19.
Got some yards.
Excellent play by Triton right there. Who is 19? Do we have a roster number on him? No, it's not
Ryan Nolan.
Catch made by Ryan Nolan.
Ryan Nolan with a grab. I think that's only the second receiver to make a catch for Triton tonight. I feel like Jared Leonard's gotten all the other passes. So maybe spread it out a little bit here. That was a good little play over the middle. Only got a yard. Or no, sorry, got about 5 yards because it got the yardage that was lost on the second down sack. So here we go. 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Good protection up front. Pump fake. Now he's got to run. He doesn't have room to run with it, so he's got to just toss it out there.
Right.
Great little catch. Did he pull it in? I think he did.
Catch made by Jared Leonard.
Jared Leonard again
Nice.
with a catch. It's going to be 4th down. It's going to be 4th down and short, probably about 2 yards maybe. So Jared Leonard comes up big again for Triton, and that was a good little pass by Max. I mean, rolling out there under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, he likes to throw on the move.
Yeah. Just keep completing passes, Max. Here we go, 4th and 2. Another big snap in this ballgame. With 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Make some noise.
Triton's momentum needs to get going right here. Fans behind us stomping on the aluminum in this stadium. Big, heavy set offense. One receiver out on the left. They try the hard snap again. It doesn't go, but then there's movement on the right side of the line by Triton. So somebody on Triton's line moved. A little bit of a hitch, and that's going to move it back 5 yards. And so from a 4th and 2 to a 4th and 7. And I have to say that Amesbury student section, they are persistent. I know you don't like them, Sean, but they are.
I'm trying to not put any bleeps in here.
I see. I'm being a gracious host and saying they're good guests and they're keeping it lively. So now 34 back for the expected punt from Dylan Watson. Somebody brought a train whistle for the Amesbury side, and
I think they have a speaker.
They're all fired up at 22-8 or 22-14. And that punt is going to go out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. And Amesbury's got all the momentum in this game right now. So Triton's got one more quarter and 2 minutes to make something different happen here. Interception, fumble, recovery, some kind of turnover. Change this game around. And if I'm Amesbury, I'm running the ball right and I'm running the ball left. And there's no point in throwing the ball at this point, proving that they can get a lot of yardage on the ground. See what happens here. Not a fan of the train whistle, I gotta admit.
It's freaking me out.
I know where the train tracks are. They're not that close to here. All right, here we go. Amesbury, not in the gun this time. Hand up off the middle. Big rugby-style push right up the front. Sort of a scrum action there to get about 5 yards. Be a 2nd and 5. Again, Triton's got to have some kind of break here. They need to make something happen on defense. And that defense has been out there so long. Mr. Gundram, Mr. Eric Gundram, how many plays is this now from the line of scrimmage for this Triton? But the 55th play coming up for the Amesbury Indians. 53rd. I couldn't read the board.
The pen is wet, apparently.
Yeah. It's a tough night out here. It's a lot tougher at night if you're on the Triton defense. Keeper on the right side. Like I said, he's got tons of room to run when he gets out there. All the way around. Finally gets knocked out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. Drew McDonald just having a night tonight. Taking it on the quarterback keeper, brings it all the way around the right side, gains about 20, 25 yards on the play, moves the chains again, and Amesbury's offense just looks unstoppable at the moment. What's going to happen, Sean? They going to be able to change this thing around?
Got Drew McDonald for the carry.
Yeah. David versus Goliath.
You got to. Hey, last time we were here, we saw a comeback in the fourth quarter, and it was fantastic. And your father was optimistic the whole way.
Yeah.
So we got to keep that optimism going.
We're going to Ted Lasso it.
Absolutely. Here we go.
Believe.
All right, somebody on Triton's defense needs to make a big play here. It's again a first down. Again, the Amesbury Indians on the move, and there's a flag. Somebody flinched this time on the Amesbury side. Oh, it might have been the center.
Flag on the play.
Moving the ball, which you can't do until you actually make the snap. So that might have been what happened there. And we have our fans back here watching themselves on the game. Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. Now, do you go to, what school do you go to? Here at Triton somewhere? You go to Amesbury, okay.
The Amesbury.
You're an Amesbury fan, okay. Well, at least we cleared that up. So before I wasn't sure whether you were cheering for Amesbury or Triton, but at least now we know.
You can see me red.
You can see you in the red, this is true. All right, here we go, Amesbury. 1st and 15 now, all the way back at about the 40-yard line. Again, a run up the middle. This time, 34 bounces it to the outside. He's going to get stuffed, though. Nice play by Triton's defense to come up with that stop. Dylan Watson, 55 on Triton, helping up the runner. Who was 55 for Triton?
Tackle by Nick Nguyen.
Nick Nguyen.
And Dylan Watson.
Nick Nguyen.
He's 55.
A lot of good sportsmanship tonight from Triton, you know?
Yeah.
More than anything else, that's what we're seeing out here. It's good. It's good role models, these kids out here. They're playing. You want to play out there yourself one of these days? Okay. You like coming here to this stadium, or would you rather play at home at Amesbury Stadium?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
I haven't been to the Amesbury Stadium yet.
Yeah, this one's pretty exciting. It's a big crowd here. It's good fun. 2nd and really long now for the Amesbury Indians. Look like they're going to throw with that receiver out on the outside. Yep, he's going to drop back. He's rolling into his Interception time. Come on. It's on the ground. Not sure what happened. There was a ref right over there to see, and he's calling it a catch. And that's a great play for Amesbury, but it did look like Triton was right there on the ball.
Yeah.
Solid defensive coverage, but Amesbury just comes up with another big play, and they get it all the way down. It's not quite a first down, it doesn't look like. And that's going to be the end. That's going to end the third quarter for us. So going into the fourth, down 8 for the Triton Vikings, and Amesbury has just, their offense has been all over it, really since midway through the first half. They've just been able to just consistently march the ball down the field and score.
The third quarter.
And Triton has not been able to make something happen. That was close. Could have been an interception there, but they couldn't quite get it. So we'll take a break here from the action as the refs go set themselves up, try and figure out. This is always another funny part of this game, It's like going to take a solid 5 minutes for them to move the chains down to the other side. So chance for Triton to regroup themselves. All right, Sean, what's your prediction? 14-22. Give us a number. Well, how's this game going to end?
22-22.
Yeah, they can't end in a tie. It's not. This isn't soccer, so
I don't know.
Viking fans, let's get loud in here.
we'll take it to overtime if it ends in a tie. At least I think, to be honest, I'm not 100% sure about that. I think that's true, MIA, but I'm not 100% sure. It would be the second tie today on this field, which would be kind of crazy. But I'd rather not see that if that's okay.
Yeah, no. No.
All right, so here we go. 1 quarter of football left, 12 minutes. Triton has really been stymied in their efforts to try and make this Amesbury Indians offense stop. Instead, Amesbury continues to get some good breaks. You got to figure they're going to run the ball right up the middle here. They've been successful getting a couple yards every time they do that. And there was a movement on the line. Yep, there's a flag. Move it back. There we go. Again, somebody on the Amesbury line made a little bit of a jump. That'll move the ball back 5 yards. It'll be third down again. 3rd and 7 this time. Illegal motion on the Amesbury Indian team. They'll back it up. Yeah, it's been a lot of flags here. I don't know if that's what we're getting for notes. It's the 5th offensive penalty on the Amesbury Indians. So again, maybe that's why they only have 22 points. For all they've been on the field, they've hurt themselves as well. So can be looking here on this 3rd down. Probably going to be running the ball to that wide side, to Amesbury's left, away from us. A lot of room to run out there. Offense comes up, and they're going to have to either call timeout or it's going to be delay a game. No, timeout, I think, by Amesbury, because that took a long time for that play to come in and them to get set. Did they get hit with a delay a game, or did they get the timeout in time? A lot of committee meetings in football. You notice that?
Yeah.
A lot of committee meetings. Here we go.
Referee tea parties.
Referees have a chat, and don't know what they decided here. They just said, okay, let's just go ahead and play. No penalty, no nothing. Wow, that Amesbury student section, they came for a party. And he rolls out to his right, going to throw the ball to his right, up and high, and nothing there at all. It's going to be a 4th down. Now they're going to run that sweep to the left side. You're going to see a pitch out to the left. Use all that open space to try and get up the 7 or 8 yards they need for a 1st down. So the Triton Viking crowd, Sean, you got to have words with your friends in the Viking ship. There's another game here.
I don't know if we're not caffeinated enough or what, but
I don't know. Next week, North Reading's coming in. 3-0 right now, so it's going to be a tough team to play. If it's a gorgeous night, Triton needs to come out here in full force, bring the Viking ship. So I'd expect to see, if he doesn't roll to his left, I'd expect to see him pitch it to the left. Look out for number 34. He's been their playmaker. He's the guy in the middle of those 3 running back set right there. Gonna drop it back. He's gonna roll out to his left, but he's under a lot of pressure right away. Throws that ball, bounces off the ground.
incomplete.
And there's a turnover on downs. The Triton Viking defense steps up, helped out by the offensive illegal motion call that took them from a 3rd and 2 to a 3rd and 7.
Triton takes over on the 30-yard line.
So here we go, 11 minutes and 44 seconds. At least 2 possessions left here for Triton at a minimum. But they need to show their offense can get down the field and score another touchdown.
Fourth on downs.
The 4th time they've turned the ball over on downs. So again, the Triton Viking defense has stepped up. I mean, forcing the other team to turn it over on downs 4 times in a game is pretty good. But giving away so many plays from the line of scrimmage, that's where it's been tough for Triton tonight. So here we go. Max in the gun. Cole back there with him. Quick throw out into the flat.
All right.
Dylan Watson can't quite break a tackle. Looks like there's going to be a penalty on the play. And another Amesbury player is down. Not sure what happened at the end of the play there, whether it was a cramp or a hit that took number 42 down for Amesbury. But I think it's going to be a hold. Either a hold or a chop block or something on Triton, because Dylan had some space there and then he had a lot more space, and I think, yeah, you're going to have to back that up. Yeah. I'm going to call that illegal something. That's what that ref just called it. Illegal something that's going to back it up. Back it up a full 10 yards. So that's a tough penalty for Triton. They're going to have a 1st and 20 now. So they went with the quick pass instead of the long pass that time, and it almost worked out for him. Dylan almost made a break there, but got a little too much help from a teammate. Now they're looking at a 1st and 20. Wow, that Amesbury fan section telling you, this Amesbury students, they showed up.
Oh.
Credit to them. All right, Triton. 3 receivers on the left side for Max. Max looks over to his left, looking. Had to come out of the pocket, scrambles. Right. He's got some space, and he finally goes down. Gain of about the 10 that they lost on the penalty. So it's basically going to be a 2nd and 10. Good little scramble by Max, but he doesn't want to do that. He wants to air it out. Get one of his receivers going here.
Carried by Max Saramataro.
And he's really only had Jared Leonard catching the ball for him tonight. He said that one other catch by, I don't remember who. In the gun. 2 receivers on his left, one out to his far right. Looking left, now he's looking right again. And that's going to be Jared Leonard is there, but he can't make the play. Be 3rd and long now. So I think they were trying to get at least some decent yardage on that play. That definitely wasn't a go for the 1st down play on that, based on where Jared Leonard was when he was going to catch that ball. But now they're in trouble. Now they need to make a lot of yards here. I mean, they haven't been great on 4th down. I think they converted 1 4th down maybe in the course of the game.
Yeah.
They've converted 1 4th down, but I'd rather not see that again. Let's convert this 3rd right here. 3rd and 12. 10 minutes left in the game. Come on, Triton. Here we go. 2 receivers to his right. Takes a snap, rolls to his right. Looking deep, looking long. He's going to unload it. No, he's going to be under pressure. Has to throw that ball away. So the little pump fake gave him another second, but unfortunately didn't give him time to air it out all the way down the field. Now it's going to be 4th down. I think Triton's going to have to punt again. Looks like the punt team coming on. So it's the, I'm going to say it's the 8th punt of the night tonight. It's probably not the 8th, but it's somewhere up there.
It's up there.
We'll get the numbers for sure from Mr. Lapham in a second. Mr. Lapham, Mr. Gundrum. 4 punts tonight. All right. So here's Dylan back.
7 possessions.
On 7 possessions, yeah. Triton hasn't scored. I mean, let's remember that Triton hasn't scored since their first offensive possession of the game. I mean, they ran the ball back on the kick and they scored on the first pass of the game, and they've been shut out since. Dylan, it looked like it was maybe going to be a fake, and he's going to keep that ball still going. Going to get knocked down out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So either an attempted fake punt or he was just trying to roll out and make something happen. Either way, Dylan Watson gets taken down, and now Amesbury's got the ball in pretty good field position. Just about on the Triton 30-yard line. Another player for Amesbury struggling to get off the field. He's staying in, though. So, okay, the receivers for Triton. I'm trying to figure this out. So Jared Leonard with 3 catches tonight, Elliott Lent with a catch, Cole with a catch, and Dylan Watson with a catch. So Max has been able to spread it out a little bit. but that's not enough. That's not quite enough to really make something happen here. Triton's defense back on the field, just under 10 minutes to play. Run up the middle, breaks it free, still moving. Number 2 from Amesbury gets all the way down inside the 5-yard line. Looked like the ball came out at the very end, but no, they're going to say he was down. He was down. Ball did pop free at the end there, but Triton wasn't able to get on it. It looked like the Amesbury running back was already down by the time the ball popped out. So number 2, Henry O'Neill for
Carried by
Amesbury.
Henry O'Neill, tackled by Jared Leonard.
So that time they were able to take the ball up the middle, bounce it outside, and found a lot of space. All right, Sean, I need your optimism. I need your belief right now because this is looking tough.
Yeah.
First and goal on about just inside the 5, just about the 4-yard line. Need a tipped pass, an interception, pick 6 right here. Swings it back. No, they go right up the middle. Big push, and it looks like he might have gotten in. No, referees haven't signaled it yet. Still short of the goal line. But it looks like he's inside the 1-yard marker there. Yeah, he's right at the 1. That's their 11th. That was their 11th first down of the, it's hard to say and you think it is, the 11th first down of the game.
Tongue twister.
It was, surprising. I don't think I've said 11th first down that many times. All right, so Amesbury with the ball at the 1-yard line. They've been able to move the ball by just going right up the middle pretty consistently tonight. They go with the heavy set. 3 receivers in there. There's no need to pass this ball. You know they're coming right up the middle, and that's what he tries to do. Number 9 pushes it across. He's going to score, and that's a touchdown for Amesbury. So now we're at 28 unanswered points by the Amesbury Indians after this game started at a lopsided, crazy way. It's been nothing but Amesbury since. Amesbury team's fired up. Amesbury student section fired up. Rest of the fans are unhappy. 28-14. You know they're going for 2. They don't have a kicker. Do you ever try being a place kicker, Sean?
Well,
Seems
no,
like,
one time.
Seems like you would enjoy that.
Last year, there was a scavenger hunt in Triton, and one of the things was you had to kick a field goal to get a clue, and I got it in, but that was my only shot at fame.
2-point conversion is good. It's going to be 30-14. How far out was that field goal?
Oh, like 15-yard line.
Oh, okay.
I'm no magic leg person, no.
And that was a scavenger hunt for Triton?
Yeah, so Mr. Allen was just out by the field goal, but we didn't know that it was the one near the marsh. So we were on the football field kicking field goals for like a solid hour before we realized that we need to go to the marsh.
Oh.
And then he just kind of set it up, and he's like, all right, go to the, whatever, Mr. Colbert's room.
That story had a good beginning, not much of an end, though. Just
well,
go to
that's
Mr.
why I
Colbert's
didn't
room.
really say it. Sometimes it's better to leave the mystery.
We get some mystery flags, get some mystery stories. Not a mystery about the score right now. 30-14. Again, Triton has not been able to score since the opening 2 times they touched the ball. Got to make something big happen here. Dylan Watson back. Number 5 back there with him, Cole. Jared Leonard back. If I'm Amesbury, I'm definitely squibbing this thing again. Triton's offense hasn't shown that they can really threaten too much, so you're not worried about field position. Try and make something happen. Another squib. Bounces off of a Triton player. Scooped up by number 12. Bounces it outside, but gets taken down. Drew McDonald for Amesbury is just having a fantastic game. Just made a great tackle. It's got at least 1 touchdown. It's thrown for at least a couple, or at least 1. I think right, 1 throwing touchdown, or maybe it's been all running touchdowns. But he's got an interception on the night too. All right, football is life. Believe. Here we go.
Yeah, believe.
Here we go. Triton band trying to get the students fired up. The refs exchanging the footballs, and here we go. Jared Leonard getting out on the field. Who's number 3 for Triton's out there as well?
Nathan Miller.
Nathan Miller out there. He had a great game against Randolph, so let's see if we can do something here tonight. Max in the gun, takes a snap, looking to his left. Got plenty of time to throw, airs one out.
Oh, nice.
Nice little catch. Dylan Watson picks up his second catch of the night. And close to a first down. Depends on where they mark it. It's going to be just shy of a first down. 2nd and an inch to go for a first. No, they're calling it a first down? Yeah, they're calling it a first down. There we go. These refs also want to, you know, get home on a Friday night too. So, all right, here we go. Another first down for Triton Vikings. Max drops back, plenty of time to look, plenty of time to throw, steps up, throws it into traffic. Could have been a flag on that. Looked like he got to him a little bit early. Dylan Watson not able to pull that ball in. That would have been good for at least 20 yards on that. But it does show that Max is able to get back there and has the presence of mind and make a good throw.
Dylan Watson.
Max into the huddle. Here we go. 8 minutes and 18 to go. Come on, Sean Gundner. You got to tell me to believe.
Believe.
Let's go, Triton. Let's go. 4 receiver set again. Or yeah, 4 receiver set. Not a whole lot on the offensive line, and that comes up the middle. It's a little screen toss over the middle. Number 3 for Triton's got a great big break and going to be a first down.
Nice.
Fantastic play for who is 3 on Triton. The book is no good.
Nathan Miller.
There's Nathan Miller. That's who I was looking for.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. He had a big game the other night. Let's have another big game right here.
Miller.
That's his first catch of the night. The 5th receiver for the Triton Vikings.
First down.
And another first down for the Triton Vikings. Finally on the move here with 8 minutes left to go in this game. Max takes a look. That was a good screen the last time. Now he's got good protection. He's going to air it out all the way down. It's going to be tipped. And neither Jared Leonard nor the Amesbury kid could come up with it. That was Drew McDonald again, who almost had a 2nd interception of the night. That ball had plenty of distance under it, but fortunately that kid is tall, number 9.
Yeah.
Don't throw the ball near him anymore. That would be my advice. Not easy to do. Seems to be all over the field. He's like, who's the one in Roy Kent?
Oh, Roy Kent?
Yes.
We can't sing the song.
Don't say the whole thing, please. Thank you, Sean. Here we go. Second down for the Triton Vikings. Max in the gun. Takes a look. He's going to hand it up off the middle this time. Looks like Dylan. No, looks like Nathan Miller again. Right?
3, yeah. If it's 3.
Yeah. Nathan Miller with another play. This time he takes the ball up. Gets about 5 yards. 3rd and 5.
Carry Nathan Miller.
7.5 minutes to go in this game. They need to score now because they're going to need to get the ball back again in order to make something happen here. I agree. Can't hear the crowd. I'm with you. Max in the gun. 3rd and 5. Takes a snap. Looks to his left. Good protection. Comes over the middle. Jared Leonard with a catch. Does he hold on to it? Looks like he did. Going to be a first down. Here we go. Another first down for the Triton Vikings. Nice play right over the middle. Clock keeps rolling. Under 7 minutes now.
To Jared Leonard for the first down.
It's been his favorite target tonight. Let's see what he does now. He's got number 8 out on the far right side. He's got Jared Leonard on his right. Cole next to him to his right. Dylan Watson on the left. Here's the snap. He looks to Leonard again. Goes to him. He's going to get hit right as he catches it, though. But he holds on to it.
Yeah.
Gets a couple of yards. Clock keeps moving. Where it's under 6.5 minutes now. Triton's offense has picked it up. Partly, I'm guessing that Amesbury's defense is kind of hanging back a little bit. That can be dangerous, though. So let's see Triton make it dangerous. (19) on his far left. Dylan Watson on his left. Jared Leonard, it looks like, on his right. Here's the snap. A lot of pressure up the middle. Little pass.
All right, nice.
There it goes. Nice little move. He's still on his feet. All the way down inside the 10-yard line. Great little play for the Triton Vikings. Nathan Miller again.
Reception by Nathan Miller for another Triton Viking first down.
There we go. We need that kid to come out, and he came out.
He's stepping
up. Here we go. Stepping up, making plays. 2 catches for Miller on this drive and a run. And now the Triton Vikings have a 1st and goal with 5.5 minutes left in this game. Let's go, Triton. Come on. Looking for the play. Make the signal. A little bit of confusion going on here. They've got all their timeouts. They don't want to get a delay game here. Let's go. Let's make this play happen. Max in the gun. They're still talking to each other. That clock's got to be rolling. And they get the snap off in time. He's looking over the middle. He's looking to his left and right. He finally is back of the end zone. There's a touchdown. There we go. Touchdown, Triton Vikings. Looks like it's Jared Leonard with the catch.
Vikings touchdown.
And it is.
Jared Leonard.
So Max goes to his favorite receiver tonight. And the Triton Vikings score for the first time since the first couple minutes of the first quarter, finally answering a 30-0 run by the Amesbury Indians. And now they got to decide what they're going to do because they're down by 10. So the 1 point is good. The 2 points would be better. But if they don't get the 2 points, then they're out of it. So they got to get the 2-point conversion here to give themselves a chance to tie this game up. Big play, and I'm not sure whether you're going to throw the ball here. Definitely don't try and just run it up the middle. I think that the defensive front 3 or 4 for Amesbury has been pretty solid tonight. He's going to be coming out of the gun. Snaps a little bit high. He's got time. He's looking in the back of the end zone. He's got to scramble. Might have enough room. He doesn't. He throws it. Back of the end zone. Looks like it's caught. And it is. And the 2-point conversion is good. And the Triton Vikings are threatening now. Now it's 22-30, and there's a chance for them to come back and tie this game. 5 minutes and 10 seconds left to play. Huge drive by the Triton Vikings. Nathan Miller steps up with a run and 2 catches. Jared Leonard with a great catch in the back of the end zone. 2-point conversion. We got a ball game, Sean.
Believe.
Definitely gonna believe. What do we got? Last score was a second play. There was 46 plays between the scores.
Yeah, we're at 46 plays. Yeah.
Wow. So almost 50 plays from scrimmage between Triton's 2 touchdowns, or 3 touchdowns, second and third touchdown. So now we got a game. Now if you're Triton, you got to kick that ball deep. You got to keep them deep, and you got to get a 3 and out. Start making this happen. Got to have good coverage. Got to make some smart plays. And if you're Amesbury, honestly, you catch that ball, you fall down on it. You don't want a run back that turns into a fumble. Catch the ball, fall down on the ball. Be smart, be safe. It looks like Amesbury has sort of their hands team up front. I can see Drew McDonald is in that line right at the front, expecting an onside kick. Triton, I imagine, is actually going to put it long because they got the timeout still. There's plenty of time on the clock with 5 minutes. Their defense can just make a couple of stops. They're going to get in this. Amesbury has already punted 4 times. Let's see a 5th punt out of him today. There's a good deep kick all the way to the back of the end zone. You know, that's a live ball. He finally scoops it up. He's way, way, way back there. Gets hit by Triton, and he's down. And he's inside the 20. So I don't think one of the Amesbury players was just sort of like, I don't want to touch that ball like it's a punt where it's down, but that's a live ball.
Yeah.
That could have been scooped up by Triton and taken in for 6. Instead, Amesbury is going to start way back inside the 20. Almost at the 10-yard line, it looks like from here. Yeah, that ball's right at the 10-yard line. So they got 90 yards to go. Triton just needs to make a couple of stops. They have all 3 timeouts. Clock will not stop for the 2-minute warning. If I'm Amesbury, I'm running that ball as much as I can. They got 34 way out on the wing. Dangerous position to be in for Amesbury. And there's a handoff up the middle for no gain. 2nd down now. Triton's got to do some clock management here and figure out when they're going to start calling some timeouts. Because Amesbury's definitely going to run that thing down as much as they can. Second and 10. A long way to go. They need a little turnover here. Need a little bit of luck. Need to have something good happen. Under 4.5 minutes to play now. Amesbury comes up to the line. Look for them to run the ball to the outside again. Here's a play. It's a pitch out to the left side. Not a lot of space for 34, but he breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. Gets himself all the way out. Did he pass the 20-yard line? It's hard to tell where he went down. And there's the first timeout, I think, by the Triton Vikings. Nope. Nope, it's third down. Yeah, timeout Triton, I think. No, maybe not. Clock stopped. I don't know why the clock stopped. Maybe they did call a timeout. They're not coming off the field. In any case, it's third and an inch for that first down. You know Amesbury is just coming right up the middle with that ball. Number 9 is just going to snap it and push forward. Steady, hands off, but it's just a push forward. And it's a lot more than just a push. He ends up getting about 6 yards on that carry. Number 1, he's been dangerous for them all night. So Triton anticipating that they were going to come right up the middle. Instead, they just do an off tackle. Enough for the first down. The clock is still moving. We're under 4 minutes now. Triton Vikings need to force a fumble. I don't think Amesbury is going to throw the ball. I think they're just going to throw that ball to the outside. The 12th first down of the game. You'd think I would know that since I struggled with the 11 first downs last time. Unfortunately, I'm like Danny Rojas. I have a memory of... No, it's not... It's Sam. Sam. Yeah. The memory of a mouse or whatever it is. All right, so here we go. Amesbury going to run the ball again, no doubt. This time right up the middle. This time breaks a couple tackles. Number 2 coming to the outside. Breaks it. No, doesn't break that tackle. Nice play. Jared Leonard on the tackle that time. Pulls number 5 down for Amesbury, but that's a backbreaker of a run. Because that clock is still going to move as soon as they reset the chains. So we're moving already. We're going to be under 3 minutes before Amesbury gets another snap. They've taken the ball almost to the 50-yard line. They were pinned at their 10. They've gone almost 40 yards already. And yeah, we're going to tick under 3 here. So Triton needs a lot of luck. They got to score. They got to get a 2-point conversion. They got to do it now. Here comes Amesbury. No doubt running the ball. There's no reason to throw this thing if you're Amesbury. It's just a matter of whether you're running right, left, or right up the middle. Right up the middle again. Breaks free again. So they're having more luck running the ball up the middle than they were the whole game. This is the wrong time for that to happen. And here's a timeout for Triton.
Tackle by Nathan Miller.
So here we go. We've got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Down by 8, sorry. The other team taking the ball to you across the 50-yard line now. And basically they're just going to try and get one more first down and try and drain this clock. Only 2 more timeouts left for Triton. So this is that touchdown was exciting, but this is it. This is what it's going to come down to right here. Need that believe there, Sean. Meanwhile, the Amesbury fan section a little bit too loud for our liking. Last fumble. Elliot Lent.
Sacked for a fumble.
He was sacked for a fumble.
That's what we're doing now.
That's what's going to happen now.
That's the prediction.
So, all right. So I'm going to say it's going to be a tackle in the backfield because I really doubt that Amesbury is going to try and throw the ball here. I mean, maybe, but it wouldn't make any sense. But a sack for Elliot Lent's going to get a hit in the backfield behind the line of scrimmage. Is going to force a fumble. Here we go. Mr. Eric Gundrum. Buying as many lottery tickets I can in your name if this happens right here. Here we go. Amesbury comes out to play. Triton at the line, ready to go. Again, it's a matter of whether it's left, right, or center, but you know they're just running the ball. This time 34 is out on the wing again, so they've only got the 2 running backs set back there with the quarterback, number 9. Takes a snap. And he is going to roll out. He actually did roll out. He actually did get hit in the backfield, but it wasn't enough to cause a fumble. Instead, he's going to get all the way down and score another first down for the Amesbury Indians. And that's a bit of a backbreaker there because they had him. They had a chance to make that tackle in the backfield. Couldn't get there in time. So Amesbury takes a risk. Setting up for a pass, ends up running the ball and getting the first down. Sean, I'm running out of believe, brother. I'm down to under 2 minutes now.
Well, hopefully by the end of this, we'll be screaming, "Do you believe in miracles?"
Do you believe in Triton miracles? That's what we need right now. Under 2 minutes to play here as the clock ticks down before the snap. There's a handoff up the middle again. This time he's pushed backwards. No fumble, though. That's what we needed on that play, and instead it's going to be second down. Timeout again for Triton, I think.
Ashton Wanston for an Amesbury loss.
It's a good play by Triton up the middle there, but need to see something happen here. Clock stops, so it's got to be a timeout. So Triton down to 1 timeout left here in this game, and 2 minutes left to play. So this is where we were, a couple weeks ago when Triton had the ball with just under 2 minutes, or just over 2 minutes, and they were able to drive down and score. But here it's the opposite. We need them to make a big time stop, big time turnover. Something's got to happen here for Triton. So offensive plays, Triton has had 46 and Amesbury has had 66. And honestly, it doesn't feel like Triton's offense has had 46 snaps tonight, but that's just, it's been sort of lopsided in a way. But I guess Triton was on for a lot of 3-and-outs, and that's what hurt him in that first half. So here we go. Second and long. The second and long doesn't even really matter. It's not about a first down now. It's about whether or not Amesbury can hold on to this ball. It's going to be run to the left side, going to be wrapped up by Triton and taken down for a loss again. And again, it's not the loss of yardage that matters. All that matters is whether or not they can get the ball. Triton burns their last time out. So this is going to be it. Amesbury will need a first down to stop the clock again, or rather to prevent Triton from being able to stop the clock again. Amesbury's got to convert here or on the 4th down. But even if Triton stops them, the best they're going to get is under a minute to play. Yeah.
Hail Mary.
Sean, I really don't think that Amesbury is going to run a Hail Mary right now, but that would be kind of crazy if they did. It would certainly be exciting. I don't want to see it, but it would certainly be exciting. Although they may feel they're forced to pass the ball here because it is 3rd and really long, and they don't want to turn the ball over on 4th down in this kind of field position. Triton was able to march down the field and score, so they got to be a little bit nervous about picking up this first down. But they're going to get, if they convert here, they're going to end up running probably close to 70 snaps in the course of a game, which is, in a high school football game, that's a lot of offensive snaps. So here we go. Out of the shotgun. No, he's at the line. Amesbury. And they're set to play. Quarterback's in position. Snap. He's going to hand it off to the right side. Little bit of room to run. Going to be hit one time and finally brought down. He's going to stay in bounds. The clock's going to roll. And it's going to be a 4th and about 8 yards to go here. And they're going to have to snap the ball before it clicks over to a minute left.
Hold him here.
And the PA announcer's exactly right. Need to hold them right here. Amesbury train horn sound going off. Student section of Triton trying to get fired up. Let's see what Triton can do. And I'm wondering for Amesbury if it's even worth taking the penalty on the delay of game just to kill as much clock as you possibly can. But he comes in, it's going to be even less than a minute. I thought it was going to be around a minute. It's going to be even less than that by the time they snap the ball. Hurry up to the line. 34 on the wing, and there's a last-second timeout by Amesbury. So they don't take the penalty for the delay of game, but they milk that clock all the way down to 53 seconds. So Triton needs a stop, needs a miracle. It's possible, though. It's possible.
Hey. Do you believe in miracles?
I believe 5 minutes ago this game was a lot different. It was a much bigger gap that they didn't look like they were going to be able to overcome. At 30-14, this game did not look close. This game is close now. Triton's at least has a chance to put themselves in position to bring this game back. Again, nice long timeout here. A committee meeting by the referees.
Tea party.
Triton team trying to get fired up here. Is Sean going to get his Triton Hail Mary? You might, Sean.
I might, yeah.
You might get your Triton Hail Mary. If they can get the ball again, that's probably what we're going to see. We're going to see a couple of long throws because they don't have a lot of time. They won't have a lot of time. It'll be, if they get the ball back, it's going to be well under 50 seconds. It's going to be 40, 45 seconds at the most. If I'm Amesbury, I'm running this ball to the right side. Plenty of room. Plenty of space. They got 34 off on the left side of this line. I don't think they're going to pass, but you never know. This team's been kind of crazy. There's a snap. It's a hand up the middle. It's number 1. He's hit. He's swarmed, but he's pushing. He's pushing. He may have gotten enough of the first down. It's hard to tell. Amesbury's looking like they did get it. And that ball goes all the way up, and it looks like they're signaling first down, and that's going to be the ball game. They may have to snap the ball one more time, but that'll be it. Triton's going to lose this game 22-30, absent some kind of crazy missed snap or something here at the very end. So Amesbury able to run the ball one more time and get just enough yards, put themselves into another first down, their 13th of the game. That I know for sure. And they should just be able to snap the ball, kneel down on it, and this thing will be over. They got their protection in there. Yeah. Number 9's calling somebody closer, closer. Triton's defense just standing there, not bothering with, there's no reason to hit at this point. Just say good game. And I'm sure some of these players may have played together in sort of Pop Warner when they played Amesbury and Triton, I think had a joint team, so maybe some old teammates out there. That is a tough loss, though, 22-30. Triton's first 14 points came within the first minute. It felt like, you know, it was 5 minutes in the game.
Not far off from him,
and instead we end up with a loss, 22-30. So this was a tough one. Some really good stuff from the Triton Vikings there towards the end. You know, seeing Nathan Miller step up and make some big plays. Jared Leonard with a good game as well, and you know, calling Jared Leonard out again for what he did in the end zone when that player went down on the 2-point conversion.
Sportsmanship.
Really great sportsmanship, and that's what we saw at the end of the game too. You know, deciding not to line up and actually hit on the last play. Just, you know, everybody knows it's just a snap and a kneel down, so there's no need to risk anything. So a good play all the way around from Triton. Good sportsmanship. It's good to see them lining up and doing the handshakes again. We've missed that for a year and a half or so, so good to see that as well. And yeah, really good game. And Mr. Eric Gundrum, thank you for doing the stats. Let me just say we had help tonight on the camera crew, not only Bob Lathrop as always, but Amir Alami and Sully McClellan and Lily Watson all helping out on the camera. So thank you so much to Triton VTV, the crew, for coming out here and doing it. It's a beautiful night, but not the kind of result we wanted. What do you think, Sean? Do this again?
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'll be your backup.
You'll be the backup. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate the Triton Viking TV for doing this. Thank you, Bob Lathrop, and good luck in the next game, Triton. Let's go get another win. All right, thanks.